Good evening, everybody. Hey, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Thursday. Ooh, y'all, I'm tired. I had to catch these dogs to put them in a cage, baby. What is going on? Hold on, y'all. I can't believe it's 8 o'clock here and it's still daylight outside. That is crazy to me. Let me see who we got in the building. Let's see. Let me go up, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm trying to catch my breath too. Y'all should have seen me running after them dogs, child. I think they be doing that to me on purpose. Because they don't give my fiance them kind of problems. Trying to catch them. They don't like going in their cage now. Hey, Miss Charlene. Hey, Toya Wilson. What's up, Snooky? We got Miss Flo. Blessings to you as well. We got Miss Diane, Christina Mills, Kimberly Merrills. We got Renita, Infinity Lips and Lashes. We got Miss Nancy, Treasure Life. Sunshine, my bro Terry, Miss Ramona, Miss Geraldine. We got Miss Lysander. We got Miss Lysander. It is evening. Miss Lysander talking about some good afternoon. It's evening now, almost night, Miss Lysander. Hey, Miss Josephine. Hey, Miss Rebecca Cry. Miss Gloria. My sister Anomaly. Love you more. Let's see. Who else we got? Miss Lawanda Morgan, Miss Jackie Rogers, Miss Aminda, Miss Michelle Spikes. We got my girl Marisha, Miss Sexy Ray, Truth Slayer, Honey Williams. We got my girl Rakita. We got, hold up, y'all. Let me see. We got Jay Messiah. Okay. I think about my son every time I see that name. We got Miss D. Mel, Miss Stephanie Landry. We got Christy Smith. Christy, I hope you was able to figure out that little issue you had, girl. We got Audra. We got Miss Nubian Queen, Miss Robin Lotz. We got Tamika Williams. Hold on. Let's see. Let me go up some more. I'm chosen. Love you. And thank you for that cash app. I'm chosen. Let's see who else, y'all. Miss Cheryl Wagner. Who else? Spicy Brown. Christmas. Brittany Davis. Miss Shalene. What are the chances? I'm here now. I'm always late, y'all. If you know me, then you know. Then you know, baby. Miss Deborah Rice. We got Kay Monet, Brandy Gibson. We got Miss Burnett, Miss Charney, Blessed Beyond Measures, Latoya 714, Miss Vicky Austin. Good evening to you also. Andrea's Perspective, one of my mods. Love Cat. Thank you for the wait. Thank you for the super sticker. I'm chosen. She says, cheers to all the winners of the Love Pot drawing, y'all. Yes, my heart is still smiling from that Love Pot yesterday, baby. I hope y'all enjoy y'all blessings. We got Miss Net Net. Thank you, Andrea, for the super sticker. Okay, y'all showing out. Okay. Y'all showing out for Pop. Hey, Misha. Let me see, y'all. We got my girl Scorpio Goddess Latte. Latte don't know what she want to be, child. Changing that name. Virgo Goddess, Tokyo Blues. Let me see. Jazzy Red, Miss Witty, Miss Denise Smith, Virtuous Woman, Miss Cheryl Phillips, Tanaya Golden. We got Sabi, Miss Stephanie Howard, Dark and Lovely, Miss Dorothy Prince, Miss Audrey Williams, JJ, Carolina Girl. Thank you for that super sticker that you sent me earlier. We got Malibu Genie, Steph's Puffin Stuff, Miss Cheryl Dags, Twin Girl, Latoya Pinkston, Miss Ilka, NXS, Miss Andy 116, A Stokes, Miss Debbie Robinson, B Craig, My Dream Star, Unapologetic Tiffany Shoemate, Brittany Tyner, Cancer 66, Tell Me Something Good. That's my song. In the chat, baby. Miss Brenda. Who else? Dreamy Girl. Look at God. My dog, y'all, them dogs be distracting me so much because I could hear Ivy trying to get out of her cage. See, Ice gonna stay in his cage. Once he get in the house and he in his cage, he good. Because he don't like the sun. But her, she fighting to try to get out that cage, baby. She gonna do that to where she gonna either break out her cage or she gonna tire herself out and then she gonna go to sleep. She do the same thing every day. Hey Lika, hey Sugar Pop, hey Miss Lady, Miss Denise Swan, LaShelle's. Who else we got? Miss Claudette. Ivy, stop, Ivy. Let me see. Hey Kia. I think that's it. Chrissy said I didn't add Lupac. When I go to work tonight, I'm going to have to just play around my phone. Yeah, you're going to have to do it from your browser. Hey, Miss E. Hey, Jessica S. Miss C to you. I don't know if we got a lot of new people or y'all changing y'all names. Hey, Miss Lavada, Miss Janice Willie, Miss Deborah. Nene. Okay, Miss Lysandra, new member. Hey, Miss Nika. Wait, listen, Miss Lysandra, you been a member. You must have just renewed it or something. I mean, Nakia. I'm sorry. Miss Carolyn. Yes, y'all. Hey, Lachelle, y'all get them likes up for your girl if you don't. Mine, it is free to hit the like button, but what does cost, if you would like to bless me monetarily, the Cash App is $Lupac1 floating across the screen. You can also buy me a coffee. My coffee link gonna be in the chat. My website to buy cookies will be in the chat. And you can also support me by getting a membership and helping us continue growing in our membership family. We offer the Love Pot, which is new. Hey, Kaysen. Yesterday was our first annual Love Pot, y'all. We gave away $250 to 5 members. I think we're going to probably do it every 2 weeks, maybe. We're going to see. We're going to be discussing that tomorrow in our members live. Hey, Candy. Thank you, Cancer66, for the super sticker. Oh, shoot. I try to pin it. There you go. So, y'all, as y'all can see, the caption is Battle of the Internet Contradictions and Facades. And I'm pretty sure y'all... Hold on, y'all, because I've been trying to get out that case so bad. Hold on, y'all. No, ma'am. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Stop trying to get out your cage. You've been outside all day. Go your little butt to sleep. No, ma'am. Now, as good as you trap yourself up, now you can't get out anyways. Because you trap your cage up with ice cage. Now you got no choice but to go to the door. Go to door. All right. Latae say, when is the cookie drawing? You know what, Latae? I might do it tomorrow, being that I still have, I'm going to have to enter the rest of the members in the drawing, like all of them. So maybe tomorrow or the next members live, one or the other. We're going to see. We going to see. My Dream Star said, hey, Cat Onyx. Pac, did you see Booger Boy's story? He back over there playing card with the middle child. It's not surprising. It's not surprising, y'all. It is not surprising. Hey, lovely. Hey, fixing my crown. I do want to play something for y'all, though. I was supposed to put a video out today, but I was busy, so I ain't finished with it yet. Hopefully, I can finish it after this live. But I'm gonna definitely play one of the old clips that I found because I want y'all to hear it because it's definitely a contradiction or whatever. Very hypocritical. Hey, Sanaya, love you too. So, as you all know, Himzel did his live the other day, pretty much saying he ain't ready to be a daddy. They need to get to know each other more. What else he said in that live? It was just very unsure, tense, undecisive. It was given all the emotions except for happy, pretty much. And then Bree doubles back with her own live contradicting his. At this point, they both need to take a break from the internet, if you ask me, because they both make each other look crazy. Well, he make her look more crazy because he is always embarrassing her. Hey, Angel Sky, she said, got my glass of wine. He is more embarrassing than well towards her than she is towards him. So let me play this for y'all. Hey, Kiana with the Q. He said a bunch of BS. Yep, sure did. Sure did. Okay. I'm about to play it, y'all.
Like, we as women, this is why I say I take the blame from that. We as women get pregnant by someone. That person tells you, I never wanted kids, I don't want no kids, have an abortion. And you continue to have that child. You can't expect different results. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say I take accountability. Because you can't expect someone to be something that they already told you they didn't want to be. That's what I'm saying to y'all. I'm saying I take accountability because I still had Amora, even though they didn't want her. So any bad things, mistakes, decisions that are happening right now, and she's not having this great relationship, is because of me. I was told they didn't want to have a child. So that's why I'm saying I have to take accountability for still having something that another person didn't want. It takes two, correct, it takes two. But I'm the only one that wanted her. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say.
Okay, so let me know if y'all heard that good and clear, baby. Did y'all hear that good? Hey, Miss Love. Hey, Miss Yvetta. And then anybody else that's getting in the chat that I didn't see. Did y'all hear that clear? Hey, Miss Nina. Because if y'all didn't hear it clear, I'll play it again. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if it was clear and y'all heard what she said. Miss Debbie says she heard it. Rakita said, yes, Lord. Hey, M. Fisher. So, if y'all remember, she did that live in the nail shop. This was during the LaTruth saga, right? Even though she was in that particular live, she was trying. She was definitely gaslighting her supporters. I'm gonna say that. Hey, Bianca. Okay, y'all. Hey, Miss Nene. Y'all don't have to put no more ones. Hey, Real Baby. She was definitely gaslighting her supporters. Because if you could hear her saying, I got to take accountability because he did tell me he didn't want Amora, and that now I got to take accountability because I still had her, and I got to blame myself because of, I guess, the lack thereof of the relationship now. That was gaslighting. Because she know damn well, hey, wait, who just said? Hey, Miss Lisa, she know damn well that conversation wasn't supposed to go like that. So she definitely gaslit her supporters when she said that, because that was not what he meant. When he said he didn't want to be no daddy, is because we all know that she stopped taking her birth control, and allegedly this came from LaTruth, was taking some type of fertility medicine without his knowledge, and that's how she got pregnant. So, but to say these things and try to make your supporters believe that, oh, he never wanted to be a daddy when you were still married to him, and in that marriage, up until your child was 4 years old, is crazy. That's the crazy part. And it's stuff like this that people don't realize, and they don't see the contradictions, they don't see the hypocrisy, they don't see the gaslighting, the manipulation. That's crazy to me. Because if you saying all of this now, well, when she said it, why did you still stay married to him? It's no way in HELL I'ma stay married to a man that's a DEAD beat in the marriage. You gotta make it make sense, baby. And no, and it's stuff like that nobody calls out. When that live was done, you don't see no support, nobody with some sense saying, well, if he didn't want y'all child, why was you staying married? First of all, where they do that at? If I was him, honestly, when she did that, I would have left her, because that's deceptive. That's betrayal. When a man say, and that was, I would have been looking at the motives for one, because who does that? What type of wife does that behind their husband's back? Especially if he already helping you with your kids. Hey, sunshine. My dream star said he was a check for her. Yep. Exactly, Miss Love, and married him again. So it's like stuff like that where I say, you know, people can tell you anything, but you gotta pay attention to their actions, because it's obvious that it was a motive. If you gotta sneak behind your husband back and do something like that, that's very deceptive, and that's something that he should have definitely left her for. Cause ain't no way, baby. Ain't no way. But that's not the purpose of me playing that for y'all. I made that point because the point came to me while I was playing it. But the reason why I played that is because didn't Himzel just say he didn't want no baby? Correct me if I'm wrong. Because y'all know I'm finna rebuttal it in this video I'm going to put up later. Correct me if I'm wrong. You talking about taking accountability and saying it's my fault. I should have never went through with the pregnancy because my husband told me he didn't want a baby, right? Well, Himzel also told you he didn't want one. So what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Not a darn thing. He do. I bet money that the AB conversation came up. I bet money that conversation came up. And you could tell by his live, y'all, when he said, it's her body, and if she want to go through with it, then, you know, she gonna do what she wants. She want to go through with it, so I'm a supporter. Anytime somebody say those words in particular, going through with something, meaning that the conversation of AB, y'all know the rest, was brought up. Because he would have never said she want to go through with it. You got to pay attention to what people say. He would have said, well, you know, we did what we did. We got to take accountability, even though, you know, we probably wasn't ready and this and that. But at the end of the day, it happens. God makes no mistakes. A baby is a blessing. All of that would have been said. Hey, grown woman status. Hey, Angel Scott, she said he said it without saying it. Okay, listen. Like, people don't pay attention to that, because you still got delusional people that was in the comments saying, okay, King, that's how you support your queen and child. Listen, it's finna be real rocky. Oh Lord, he got the nerve to tell the supporters to lighten up. Dude, you the one she laying down with. You the one that's giving her all the scratch. It ain't the supporters, it's you. Because supporters wouldn't even have certain things to dialogue about, or even give commentary on, or speak about, if it's not put out on the internet. We can only go off of what they put out. They gotta make it make sense. We can only go off of what y'all put out on the internet. So you have a better chance in changing what you put out on the internet than trying to stop people from talking about what you put out on the internet. That's not gonna happen, because people gonna talk. Even if I was to get away from the storyline, guess what? Let me tell y'all something. When I was looking on YouTube yesterday, because I was looking for some stuff, some clips, When I tell y'all, I seen at least 6 or 7 channels that I had never seen before that blogged on Bree and Janelle's situation. I was like, oh Lord, they got some new people coming out. So it's them. We ain't the problem. And those people that I seen were nowhere in the saga when we started it. Nowhere to be found. But they definitely picked up on this pregnancy story, and with Janelle coming out and saying he don't want to be no daddy. They picked up on that. Real Baby say it's so many other CCs talking about them even off YouTube. Exactly. And I seen it on Facebook too. It's not no big, ain't no big channels picked it up or nothing like that, but I seen a couple pages with at least 50K to 100K subscribers that was talking about it. Hey Bella. Even pages that was actually in her defense, y'all, that's now saying she's the problem. I seen it. Like, literally on Facebook, big pages that was in support of her whenever she was going through with Mr. LaTrue that are now saying she's the problem. She gotta be the problem. That is crazy. At this point, I wouldn't be putting none of my business on the internet. None of it. None of it, baby. But wait, it's something else I wanted to tell y'all. Let me think about it. Let me eat this chip. Something that she said. Thank you to whoever just ordered some cookies. Oh, thank you, Virtuous Woman, for your cookie order, girl. It's something else she said in her live, y'all. She definitely kept quoting the Bible. And I was like, I can't stand people who quote the Bible only for their convenience. How you in your live telling people the Bible say you're not supposed to be judging people and this and that. There ain't nowhere in the Bible that say you supposed to get married and then go in front of a judge and go in front of lawyers and pay this amount of money to get out of the marriage. Of course the Bible don't say that. Duh. Why would the Bible say anything about going in front of a judge and a lawyer? Come on, bruh. It's the gaslighting for me and the people that be falling for it. I just don't get it, y'all. Like, stop letting these people play in y'all faces. That's the craziest part for me. She was literally on that live saying, ain't nowhere in the Bible it say, because people was in her comments saying, at least get a ring. If you gonna come with a baby, at least try to get a ring first, even though you was already married. And she was cursing them people out, like calling them retard and just saying all kind of crazy stuff. And the only thing they were saying was, you should be married first. But she, instead of saying, well, no, I've been there, done that, I don't want to get married again, like in a respectful way, she going in on the people, calling them slow, the retards and dumb. Like they wasn't disrespectful. To keep it a buck, that's actually the way to do it. You supposed to get married first, especially Miss Christian. If you going by the Bible, if you constantly quoting the Bible, it says God honors marriage, and you wonder why you in the situation you in now. Because you can't play with God like that. He is not a game. He is not Uno. You cannot play with him like that when it's convenient for you. And people be wondering why they down on their luck. They can't catch a break. Even though she play blessed in front of the internet. But wondering why she going through HELL with the ninja that's laying with her. You can't play with God like that. You cannot play with God like that. It was something else she said, y'all, about the Bible. And I was like, oh my God, no, she didn't. I wish I could remember. It's going to come to me. It's going to come to me. Let me go back up on y'all comments. So look, because I see y'all going in, baby. Welcome to the members only. Tell me something good. Welcome to the family. I see Miss Lysandra, you've been here. Let's say you've been here. Thank you, Miss Tangela, for the super sticker. Welcome to the members only family, Miss Audrey. And thank you, Honey, for the super chat. She says, Honey says she has a fear of being abandoned. She knows she toxic as hell, and before ninjas catch on to her game and dip for good, I'm pregnant. Okay. And you know, one thing that been kind of like setting in my spirit, like the pastor say, is the whole trap situation, y'all. That whole trap thingy is just setting on my spirit, baby. Hey, Miss Miriam, because I listened to her talk on her live yesterday, and when she was saying trapped, she was like, why would I need this? Is what threw me for a loop, because if y'all remember, hey Missy Lane, I did a video, yes, setting in my spirit, baby. Like the pastors, and I rebuked that cringe. If y'all remember, it was a live she did a while ago. Y'all remember, hey Miss Donna, y'all remember that live she did where she took baby girl to therapy? And she was, I think Himzel was with her, but maybe he was inside, or he might have never been with her that time. I'm not for sure. But she had on, it must have been cold, because she had on like a burgundy jacket or something, and like a tan sweater hat type thing. But she was on live, and she was walking around outside before she went inside. And she was telling what was she saying? Oh, she was talking about her relationship with the first baby daddy, and she was saying how, in so many words, she trapped him because she thought that, okay, we're gonna have babies, whatever, we're gonna be together forever. Y'all remember? Y'all following me? Y'all following me? Hey, Dominique. Anybody remember that live I'm talking about? Miss Debbie said, yeah. As that's also the live that when she actually went in the building, y'all, she was talking about Miss Season on that live and saying that she is not the one for RH. She was gaslighting her supporters and saying, if he's still bothering me, then you can't be doing something right. Girl, you ain't the one, girl. You ain't the one. Y'all remember that? Of course she was being delusional, because y'all know RH don't be bothering her, child. If anything, he don't want no parts. No parts, baby. And if you seen them recent text messages Dawn released, then you know he don't want no parts. Because he let her know before she even get an idea. He say, don't even think about saying I want you, because I don't. I only want my child. He let her know, baby. Don't even get a piece of an idea. So run with. So she did that live, and that was the first time she was talking about the first baby daddy and basically admitting to trapping him. Hey Sam, your new king. Okay. Shout out to the new people in the chat, baby. All the bush watchers that's falling out the bushes. Okay. Hey, Miss Angela Dickerson. You didn't miss much. We only been on here 28 minutes. So that was the first live she did, y'all, where she was talking about the first baby daddy and the whole trapping situation. And you know what, too? I just thought about, that's off topic, but they always, you know how they like to throw the whole age difference between Foot Meat and RH, even though Foot Meat was of age. She was 18 with a 3-year-old when RH got with her. But somebody actually put together the age difference between Laonia and baby daddy number one when they first got together, and it was definitely some underage activity. Okay, he is a good 5-6 years older than her. But we ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that. Hey, Just Jules. So The reason why I brought that up, y'all, is because the live that she did laying in the bed, what she said, the baby got her in a chokehold or whatever, she started saying, because people was in her comments saying that she trapped himself. So she was like, you could tell that people saying that really get under her skin. Like that strikes a nerve for her. Because when I tell you, every time somebody commented that, she replied to that comment, said something to that comment. Baby, if you know you didn't trap him, then you don't have nothing to worry about. I wouldn't, if it's not true, I wouldn't even respond to it. Make it make sense. Like, make it make all the sense. I think Miss E said yes, he's 6 years older than her. Okay, so y'all do the math. Do the math, baby. Hey, Miss Tanya saying, she say, hey, Lupac be in the bushes. Okay, look, my bush people coming out. Yes, y'all hit the like button. Thank you, Miss Nina. Miss Nina say we got 153 likes, but 359 in the building. Hit the like button for your girl. It is absolutely free. You ain't even got to go far to hit it. So, when she did that live, y'all, of her laying in the bed day before yesterday, when people was in the comments saying she trapped them, she responded and said that she did that with the first baby daddy. And I think she slipped up and said that, because why would you say that? Like, that's the part that's sitting in my spirit. Okay, why would anybody say they or admit to actually trapping a man by having kids? So when she said that, she was like, I did that with the first baby daddy. That's how I end up with the first 3 kids I got. And I was like, wow, what? Why would she say that? Like, girl, you literally replying to a comment of people saying you're trapping the ninja that you're with, and you gonna add to the trapping? Oh my God. So she said, what she said? I think she, if I'm not mistaken, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't she admit to it with RH also in that same sentence? If y'all seen that live, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm gonna have to watch it again. Well, I'll be watching the clips when I make my video tonight, but I need to refresh my memory. But I could have sworn she said that she did it with baby daddy number 1, and then she said she did say something about RH, but I can't remember exactly what she said. But hey, Aisha Howard. But to say that and say, she said, at this big old age, what I need to trap a ninja for? Talking about him, Zell. And y'all know in my last video I said, if anything, he trapping her because she the one with the money. But it could also be the factors of her thinking that, hey, Bronx girl, hey, Tanisha, her thinking that he's going to eventually have some money because he's an actor. That's the only thing I could think of. She thinking she might be securing a future bag. Or, honestly, the way those text messages are, I would say it is a trap. Now that I really think of it. Because if you're willing to stand in front of the doorway or a car door, the back of a car, anything to stop a person from leaving you, then you would definitely get pregnant to trap a ninja. And this is another thing, y'all. Exactly, Bella. She will. Mark my word, she will. This is another thing that she said in her live. What she said? Oh, she said, and I don't know how many people caught this and actually processed it, when she said that people was like, well, if you didn't want to be, because they was asking her about Janelle's live and asking her, I guess she didn't want to make herself shame, because people was like, well, he was looking real sad on his live. He was unsure. He said he didn't want a baby. He said y'all need to get to know each other better. And she was like, of course he said that. She said, I didn't want none either. I wasn't ready for none either. So, but then she doubled back and said, God should have gave it to me when I was trying last year. So I stopped. I said, think about it, y'all. She was in the midst of her divorce last year. And she said verbatim when we were trying all last year. All last year. And if y'all remember, it was they hadn't even been together a long time when we initially heard about her trying to get pregnant for him, or just throwing subliminals out there on the internet about pregnancy and this and that. Hey, Loveless Tay. If y'all remember, that conversation came early on in their relationship. So they been trying, and based off of those messages that Dawn released, the first set, which was probably about 8 months ago, 7, 8 months ago, if I'm not no, probably 6, 7 months maybe. That's less than a year of being with somebody. So you going through your divorce, you had just separated from your husband and you was already trying to get pregnant for the next dude. What do you call that? Please tell me. Somebody please tell me in the comments. Who in their right mind would be trying that early on in a relationship to have a baby with somebody that they don't know? So when you put it all together and you try to make sense of it, even with Janelle's live that he did, and him saying, well, we still need time to get it to know each other better. You would think that they would actually be ready for. Please tell me how backwards that is. How in the hell, hey Miss Glenda, was y'all ready for a baby 6, 7, 8, 9 months ago when y'all just met each other, but y'all not ready now? What could have possibly transpired in that relationship that would make them not ready all of a sudden? Let's see who can figure that out. Figure that out for Pac, y'all. Somebody please tell me. Please tell me in the chat if they had multiple conversations, y'all. Let me put it like this. If they had multiple conversations all last year about having a baby together, when they barely knew each other because they rushed into a relationship, how is it that y'all, because it was y'all, because he said it on his live and so did she, how is it that y'all were ready for a baby, just getting into the relationship with each other before she was even divorced, but over a year later now, y'all not ready? Y'all need to get to know each other more? That's what he said. She ain't said that. She just said she wanted a hot girl summer, which she lying. She was trying to get pregnant. Based off of those text messages, if you sending around stuff on a tissue from you wiping yourself and your finger and this and that, clearly, oh my God, even taking pregnancy tests, clearly you've been trying to get pregnant for that man. So you mean to tell me you been stopped taking that birth control? You been stopped taking that birth control. That was her words. That's why I say sometimes it's best to just be quiet, because you'll be contradicting yourself in your own words. And not everybody gonna catch it and pay attention to it. But if you run across a me, baby, listen. I pay attention to what a person says yesterday and today. See, sometimes people forget what you said yesterday because you done brought new information the following day. No, I'm going to see if it coincides with what you said last week. And that's how we going to determine if you a liar or not. Sapphire Virgo say, stop it, I'm eating. But it's just mind-boggling, y'all. We got to make that part make sense. Show do, Carolina girl. Show do. We got to make that part make sense, y'all. How is it? No, this is what I really want to know. I want to know what could have possibly transpired in their relationship that they would go from wanting a baby, just knowing each other early on into the relationship, to now actually being in a relationship over a year. Because y'all remember the anniversary was a few months ago. So they knocking on 2 years almost. A year and a half at least. That's enough time to have a baby, in my opinion. But when they first was talking about doing it, it wasn't. I would say then y'all needed to get to know each other better. But now I would say, okay, yeah, it is enough time. We've been together almost 2 years. We can consider having a baby, right? So what could have possibly transpired in that time frame that they would now be saying, well, not they, he would now be saying, I don't want to be a dad, I'm not ready, we need to get to know each other better, it was in the heat of the moment. What could have transpired, y'all? Let's see who know. Let's see who know. Something happened in that time frame to make them not want, well, not them, because she definitely wanted. She definitely wanted. Because let me tell you something. First of all, well, it's hard for me to speak from that situation because if I know I don't want a baby, I'm a definitely protect myself. It ain't gonna be no unprotected nothing. I got my Expanon in my arm, so it's gonna be preventative measures all the way around the board. You gotta be a fool to think you could tell people that you didn't want a baby if y'all being unprotected. Like, you gotta make it make sense. You know what happens when you get off birth control, baby. You did it for RH's child. So let's not try to play people like they dumb or delusional. Everybody can't be gaslit. Everybody ain't crazy. Everybody knows what happens when you don't use protection or stop taking your birth control. Ding, 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 ding. So we got to make sense of it. You knew exactly what could happen. You knew it was a possibility. She even tried to say, y'all, that, well, we was trying all last year and it didn't happen. So, I just assumed it wasn't going to happen. That's because maybe it wasn't, it's the time. The timing is everything. It didn't happen because it just didn't happen. And a lot of times also when a woman is on birth control, birth control, it affects your hormones. It targets your hormones to, I guess, take them out of alignment so you don't get pregnant. So guess what? When you get off birth control, your hormones are crazy, especially if you've been on birth control for a long period of time. They have to align. So that's probably why it didn't happen right away. Even though sometimes people are literally just get off of birth control and get pregnant, but everybody's body is different, right? Some women even get pregnant on birth control. So you never know, okay? But it was something else she said in that live, y'all, about the birth control. I'm trying to remember. Oh, she said that, hold on. Thank you, Miss Tan. Oh, y'all showing y'all. Let me find out y'all done started a little super chat party for Pac. Thank you, Miss Tangela, for the super sticker again. Love you. But she said, y'all, in one part of the live, she said that she said the doctor took her off of birth control. Correct me if I'm wrong. She said the doctor took her off. No, she said she got off birth control herself. And I'm guessing that she got off it herself because her and Himzel was having conversations about having a baby. Hence, they were trying to get pregnant per both of them. They both said it. Well, she said it, but he, in so many words, was basically saying he was pillow talking. In my opinion, that's what his live meant. He was saying it in the heat of the moment, but he didn't really mean it. That's what I took from his live. And he didn't think it was going to actually happen. That was a dummy moment, though. But she said that she got off birth control because somebody in the comments asked her why they wasn't protecting themselves. You know what happens when you don't. You an adult. You got other kids, so you definitely know how the game go, baby. And she said that when she got off birth control, because she had been on birth control so long, the doctor wouldn't let her get back on it. Ladies in the chat, please tell me what doctor tells a woman she can't get back on birth control. Let me know, y'all. Let me know. And then I'm gonna add a little spice to it. I'm gonna add a little spice to it. Cause there's definitely some lies and deception going on. Okay. She big capping. She big capping. Cause ain't no doctor gonna tell a woman that's already on or been on birth control unless she has issues. But she didn't say that. She didn't say she had issues to get off the birth control. So why would your doctor say, oh, you've been on birth control so long, I'm not letting you get back on it? It, bruh, people be, it's the gaslighting for me, child. The lies for me. Like, girl, that, you know what? That make me feel that's how high, how low she think of her supporters. Cause if you when you can just tell your people anything like that, you don't think too much of their intelligence level. I'ma say that. I'ma say that. Especially when you talking to at least 90% of women. Ain't no way a doctor could tell me I can't get back on my birth control that I've been on forever. That's the purpose of birth control. Like, you gotta make it make sense. Because listen, I have the Explanon in my arm, y'all, and it lasts for 5 years. Literally. And guess what? You have it for 5 years, and this is my second round. Because my baby girl is 6. She gonna be 7 in October. This is my second round with it. And I think I'm only 2 years in this time or whatever. But once I took the first one out when it expired after 5 years, they put the other one in the next day, if I'm not mistaken. The other one, no, I lied. They put the other one in the same day. My doctor put it in the same day in the other arm. The first time he had it in my left arm, and the second time he had it in my right arm. Well, it's in my right arm now. So you mean to tell me, because you been, like she said, you couldn't have been on it that long because you just had your last baby. Baby girl ain't number 4 years old. You gotta make it make sense. So now we gonna add some spice to it. If y'all remember when she did that live, and oh, I wish I could find it. I wish Raw Truth was in the chat, because she the one who be having a lot of the stuff that I don't have. But if y'all remember, she did a live video, and she was talking about her birth control situation. This was when she was with LaTruth, y'all, and she was talking about having a baby and her whole, being on birth control, and she was saying her body rejects the birth control. She can't be on birth control because, she had to stop taking it because her family history of cancer. Who remember that? Let's see who remember that. And I need that receipt, if anybody know where to find it. And I know it was a girl on YouTube. It was a girl on YouTube, y'all. I cannot remember this girl's name. She got a channel, but she disappeared. I haven't been seeing her in nobody chats, none of that. But she did a video and she had that clip in it. Matter of fact, she had that clip in it where Bree was on the floor stretching and showing her supporters the little exercises she do while she pregnant and all of that. I need that clip. Because in that clip, she's literally talking about how she had to get off her birth control because that was the excuses that she made when it came to the conception of her baby girl with LaTruth. She said she had to get off of it. The doctor made her get off of it. No, not the doctor. Not the doctor. Bump that. She said that she got off of it because of her family history with cancer. That's what she said. So if you got a family history with cancer and you got off of it, why were you back on it after you had Momo? Why did she get back on it? Because she had to have gotten back on it, y'all, to not have gotten pregnant again after Momo. And also, she had to have gotten back on it because she literally speaking on in her last live getting off of birth control for her and Janelle to try to get pregnant. I see a lot of y'all remember, but I need, what's that girl name, y'all? She was a content creator. She was early on. She didn't do. Let me see if y'all remember. Hey, Taya Tony. This girl in particular, when she would do videos, she didn't do many videos. Let me say that. She didn't do many. I think her channel only had maybe 3 videos on the saga. But when she would do them, she'll do them as a premiere and they will be kind of long, like at least 30-40 minutes. Her videos that she put together, and her editing was real good. Her editing was real good, y'all. I cannot think of that girl name, but I would see her in people's chats all the time, but I can't remember her name. And she got those and she got those clips that I need. Miss Darlene say, "Dang, Lupac, you be wiping her table and leave no crumbs." Y'all, it's just the way my brain work. I like. I'm a very analytic person, and I think real logical. Like, you can't just tell me anything. We're gonna put it together, okay? Thank you, NXS, for the cash app, and thank you, Jazzy Red. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much. And whoever just ordered some cookies. Thank y'all. Let me see what my sister just sent me. Hold on, y'all. She always sending me something crazy. Why you sending me that, girl? So, dang, I wish somebody would. No, it's not. Nope, not Catwoman. Uh, and it's going. You know what's crazy? If one of y'all was to say it, I don't remember her name, but I guarantee you, if one of y'all was to say her name, I would know it's her. I would know it's her, because you know how sometimes something could be, it's like it's on the tip of your brain, but it just won't come to. But I remember her videos, and I think Raw Truth would know, but I don't think she in the chat. It's not 2 cents, not sincerely yours. This person in particular, y'all, like I said, she only did like maybe 3 premiere videos on the saga, but they were so on point. She used a lot of old content. What is this girl's name? Dang. If I can't figure it out now, I will figure it out. I'm gonna message Raw Truth and see if she know. I'm gonna see if she know. No, not Mellish. She had a weird name on YouTube, y'all. But it's a lot of deception and hypocrisy, a lot of gaslighting, a lot of, that's her. Go ahead, Brittany. Memphis Belle. Let me see, y'all. Hold up. Hopefully she ain't delete her channel. Go ahead, Brittany. I knew somebody was gonna get it. I knew some. Let me pull it up, y'all. Hold up, baby. Let me pull it up, child. Hopefully she ain't delete her channel. Oh shoot, hold on. She spelled it a different way though. Oh, dang, y'all. Let me see. Brittany, is that? I don't think that's how she spelled it. I think she spelled it a different way. Oh no, I found her. I found her. That's how she spelled it. Oh man. Oh no, she still got him. She still got him. She still got him, baby. I don't want to play her stuff because I think she got music in it. So I'm gonna have to go through it whenever I get off live, y'all. Ooh, she still got him up. Good. Good girl. Good girl. You just did me a favor. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go on her stuff whenever I get off live because she got some good clips. But she ain't making no she don't make no content no more. She stopped. It's like she just disappeared, y'all. Like she just disappeared. But what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying, y'all. Yeah, she got music. She wasn't monetized. So she could do, she could put her stuff together like she wanted. I found it. Thank you, the real YouTube T. Thank y'all. I found it, baby. I found it, baby. Shout out to Brittany, because Brittany Show put that name in that chat. I could not think of her name for nothing. Thank you, A Stokes, for the super sticker. And thank you, Miss Josephine, for the super sticker. Love y'all. Y'all showing out with them super stickers, baby. Okay. Let me go back up so I can read. I ain't read it hardly. None of y'all comments, y'all. And y'all know one thing about me, I try to keep up with my comments. Let's go up. Because I missed a lot. Miss Flo says, just like she's quoting the Bible, she's misquoting the doctor. She quote that Bible whenever it's convenient. And God don't like that. Because it's considered playing with him. You don't play with God like that. You're only using him when it's convenient. Just like y'all remember, she said, and this is what I don't like about people also, because she literally this why I call a lot of cap on so much stuff she say. She literally came out and made and this, she shared audios, y'all. If y'all remember, she shared an audio of RH talking and her antagonizing him, of course, because she was recording, where RH was saying something about y'all don't, whenever they do something, her and her friend, he'd be saying, don't put that voodoo on me or whatever. Talking in tongues, because she, for one, she don't talk in tongues correctly. So I could agree with RH when he said, don't be putting that voodoo on me, because that's not how it work, baby. That's not how it work. It don't happen like that. You cannot listen. Talk. Being able to speak in tongues is an outer body experience. You won't even know it's happening. So just to do it on command, it don't work like that. That's not how it work. No, just to think about that interview she did when she told that man, I've been talking in effing tongues since I no she said I've been talking in tongues since I was effing 14 years old. He should have told her say effing in tongues. He should have told her that. He was like, whoa, like, dude, are you serious? You really believe that? You really believe that? Not just that, when people start speaking in tongues, when they come to, they don't even realize what happened. They don't know what's going on. And how I know is because I was raised in the church. So you could tell when somebody really doing it and when somebody is playing around with it. You could tell, trust me. Because they don't be knowing what didn't happen. Nothing. They don't know, they just had that experience. They don't know none of it. They just feel like a energy. That's it. That's it. It's like something takes over you. And the ones who was raised in a church that know exactly what I'm talking about. So to say you can do it and the shabba, no, baby. What she was doing in her car that day, was in her car and she was speaking in tongues. That's the Brianna tongue. She was, because it wasn't biblical. I promise you. I promise you. What they had, matter of fact, they had somebody went viral on TikTok for doing it, saying if you want to speak in tongues, what did they say? It's something you gotta spell backwards. I think they say spell college backwards. Was it college? EGELLOC. Yeah, EGELLOC. Y'all remember that? He said you want to do it, you do. EGGLLC. That's what she was doing, y'all. I'm so weak. I wish I could find it. Let me see. Hold up. No, I think they was playing music on it, so I ain't gonna be able to find it. I think he had some music in his background. Oh, Lord, I can't breathe. Thank you, my girl, for that cash app. She said for speaking in tongues. My eyes crying. Brianna was in that car. EGELLOC. Oh, I'm so weak. Oh my God. That's how you know that man that was on that podcast wasn't raised in a Christian household or no type of biblical background, because he could have called cap on that. First of all, she's cussing while telling it to you. First of all, baby, I don't think God would have gave you that gift with that potty mouth. Okay? Listen, that's a gift. That's a gift, baby. That is a gift. But she literally said, y'all, that RH stopped her from going to church, right? She said RH stopped her from going to church. When was the last time she been to church since her and RH broke up? Please tell me. Somebody let us know. And it's even funnier because I remember RH said it. He was like, well, why she don't go now? Oh my God. Is Janelle stopping you? Or Deacon, what's his name? I think the deacon. And she blamed it on RH, child. Because she did go. I want to say she probably went like once or twice while she was with him, Zell. Because y'all remember he was in the car with him one day. And if I'm not mistaken, that was the same day where they were singing. And she pointed the camera to him and he looked like he didn't want to be there. He did not want to be there, child. He was looking like, what did I get myself into? Hey, Brandy. Please, you get right down to it. Thank you, Miss Debbie. I went up, y'all. I went up on the comments so I could read some of y'all's stuff. Miss Lady say, because she's a liar. That's what liars do, tell lies. Only one believe her lies, her puppets and Booger Boy. That's crazy to me. Because I'm like, if you going to support her, like, don't just let her play in your face. Like, because some of that stuff she be saying be ridiculous. I'll be like, I know she did. I just say that, child. And they just be running with it, baby. Please don't idolize to that extent. That's not a good look on some adults at all. Yup. Sure did, Brandy. She said she claimed she was on it since 10 because of heavy. Yup, sure did. Sure did. So, it's just not making sense because you gave two different excuses. One for RH and now is a whole different one for himself. She also said her daddy was the first person she called at midnight, and she was going through all kind of emotions because somebody said, did you record your dad's response? And she said it wasn't nothing to record. I was all over the place going through the emotions, mad at God. God, why did you do this to me right now? And she said, she said, uh, she told her daddy about the AB word, and her daddy was like, no, you not doing that. Honestly, I could see Walt telling her, you gonna do it. And not, you ain't gonna do it. I know he probably was upset. Okay, listen. Come on now, Brianna. Another baby? Another baby, Brianna? Another baby? He said the reason why I said that because y'all remember when she did that prank on him. He said that. He was like, another baby, Brianna? What you gonna do now, Brianna? Her daddy was about to pass out. Not another one. Oh my God. I am so weak, child. K. Sean said, I'm not on any birth control, but if know how not to get pregnant because 2 kids is enough for me. Okay, listen. I feel like, and you know what? That's true. If you don't want them, you can prevent them. Trust me, baby. If you don't want them, you gonna know ways to prevent it from happening. If you not using protection, you not on birth control, he not pulling out, guess what's gonna happen? Eventually. You had to have known eventually some type of conception was gonna happen, baby. Especially if y'all doing all the right things for it to happen. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. But what got me in the chokehold is her saying, God, you should have did it to me when we was trying all last year. Now we not ready. What? What? That's real backwards. I never seen a situation where people would become unready further down the line. You know, I've seen people say we not ready early on because we just starting to be together. But you mean to tell me y'all been together over a year and now y'all not ready? Y'all don't know each other enough? Well, that was what he said. My thing is, how much more do you need to know her? Like, what don't you know about her at this point? Because I feel like a year and a half is more than enough time, especially when y'all been living together, or at least staying together for the majority of y'all situationship, off and on. They say you don't know a person till you live with them. So, what more can he learn about her, and she learn about him at this point? Besides, he a cheater. Which she already know that, but that's what I wanted y'all to say in the chat, because that's what it is. That's what the issue is right there. The reason why they're not ready right now is because they know they're in a toxic relationship. They know they break up 3 times a week. They know 9 times out of 10 they're not going to be together, and that's another broken home for a child to come up in. They know, he knows he don't want her for real and never did. That's why he not ready. That's why he not ready. But to play in people's face, this is the crazy part. How you play in people's face? I could see if it was an accident, y'all. I could see if it was accidental, right? But this is where you know he's playing in people's faces. Because to say you not ready, but you did everything to make it happen, that's how you playing in people's faces. How can you say you're not ready when you wasn't using protection, you wasn't pulling out? How can you say that? And you literally said, yes, you know, we was talking about it. We've had those talks. We've had a bunch of those talks, you know, in the heat of the moment. That's what it was given. is given that he told her, you know, when you into it, yes, I want you to have my baby. And her, I'm gonna have your baby daddy. And it really happened. Oh Lord, y'all know the sex talk. Y'all know how that go. Y'all know how that go. Everybody grown, child. But you don't actually believe him. You ain't supposed to believe the ninja, okay? That's all a part of that sex talk. You don't actually go through with it. It's all a part of the pillow talk, okay? Child, she done went through with it. Now he talking about, I didn't know what I was. Listen, I'm not ready, y'all. Oh my God. And what's even crazier is he don't have no kids. That's a slap in the face, y'all. It's a slap in the face because he don't have no kids. She got 4. He's older than her. And at his age, the age that he is now, that's normally, well, they actually, men start having kids way before the age that he is now. So for him to say he's not ready, he just didn't want none with you, for real. That's the only thing I could think of. Cause why else wouldn't he want a baby right now with her? Why else? He see what time it is. He see her true character. Like but you know what? It's good for him because when people was trying to warn him, he didn't listen. Somebody told him in his chat one day, she gonna trap you. She gonna trap you just like the other two. This ninja gonna say 3rd time's the charm, God. So guess what? Okay. Okay. We finna see. We finna see if 3rd time's the charm, God. We finna see, baby. Let us know how that works out for you, player. We sure we sure finna see, y'all. We finna see. Somebody had the nerve to try to tell me, cause he said he wasn't ready, and he was like, they commented under my video I made about him, and it was like, he also said, you know, no, she said, well, most men do say they're not ready, but he also said he's gonna support her in her decision. Girl, of course he gonna say that. You really think he gonna get online and say, well, she wanna have it, I don't want no parts? Why you really think he gonna get online and say that? Knowing how her supporters be ATTACKING and people? He ain't no fool. But the way he act with her already, 9 times out of 10, that ninja is listen, she thinks she had it hard before the pregnancy. He about to really put her through it. He about to really be doing a disappearance act, like a circus clown. I mean, like a circus musician. Magician. My bad, y'all. I got distracted. Somebody text me. He about to really start doing a disappearing act, child. And that's why I always say, one thing about a man, women, don't be fooled and think, well, I know y'all ain't crazy, but don't be fooled and think that a baby is going to make a situation better, because it never does. If anything, it's going to be worse, because guess what? The attention goes to the baby. And if your relationship is already damaged, you don't have time to fix it. That's why you get your relationship right, then y'all have a baby. But they bringing a baby into what's already toxic. Y'all can't even get it together. And that's why I don't understand the whole concept of women saying, you go get married, I don't want to get married again. But you will have a baby with a ninja, but that, in my opinion, you thinking less of yourself. Like, ninja, you should want to, if I'm going to give you a baby, you should want to marry me. Who do you take me for? You should want to be a ninja's wife to give him a child. Granted, marriages don't always work out, but it's just, that's how it should be. That's how it really should be. And if you're going to quote the Bible, then at least know God honors thy marriage. God blesses the marriage, baby. Like, make it make sense. Granted, you might have just got out of a marriage and, you don't want to do it that quickly, but you should have that same mentality for having a baby also. Because guess what? That's a commitment. That's a lifelong commitment with this ninja as well. So y'all can have a commitment through a child, but not through marriage. You got to make it make sense. That's why so many broken homes now. No, you have a baby with somebody that you love, somebody that's going to be there with you to support you, that, y'all could have a non-broken home and bring y'all baby into some peace. Because these broken homes be affecting these kids. You're already not with the other two daddies. So you got to make it make sense. Now, and then it don't take away from the fact that, okay, yeah, you might be able to take care of it by yourself, but why should you? Why should you? They got women who are millionaires. I guarantee you they getting that child support and whatever else from these millionaire daddies. I guarantee you. These millionaire women ain't taking care of them babies by themselves, especially if the daddy is a millionaire too. No, you going to do your part. You're going to do your part. It got to make some type of sense, baby. Like, no, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. But I'm still stuck on her saying that she took accountability and she blamed herself for still going through with her pregnancy because RH didn't want no more child, but she left out the part where she did it deceptively behind his back. She left that part out when she started speaking on it to gaslight them people and make it seem like, oh, he's just this terrible person that didn't want a baby with his wife. And the next thing you know, you got people saying, well, he should have wrapped it up. He should have this. He should have that. But what she's leaving out is she didn't inform her husband that she stopped taking her birth control. She didn't inform her husband that she was taking fertility medicine. So at that point, who is to blame? Are you still blaming the husband? And then to gaslight them, to know that you are actually keeping that child away from him. And I'm talking about in the early stages, because we all know, based on those messages, that she was actually keeping the baby away from him. Because if y'all notice, once RH got that GAL, once he got that GAL in the court, that whole therapy ish disappeared. What happened to that therapist? Anybody knows? She was gone like the thief in the night, child. Unthought of and unspoken. Nobody heard nothing else about that therapist when that GAL came into play. Nobody. And nobody questioned that. Because if it was so needed, because that baby witnessed so much, then why did you get rid of the therapist? You can't say because she exhausted the time or she was healed. No. It was done too abruptly. And the timing. When that GAL came into place, the therapist was gone. Gone. I wouldn't be surprised if her lawyer didn't advise her to get that therapist to be able to keep him away from the baby as an excuse. Because that's what she did online. Literally. That's what she did online. She literally did that. What did I miss? Hold on. Let me go back down, y'all. Welcome to our new members, baby. We got a members live tomorrow, y'all. We're going to talk about the next love pot. and some other stuff. Hey, Ray Ray. I see the new names in the chat, baby. Okay. Hey, Miss Lisa Lisa. Shout out to the bushwatchers that's falling out. I love it. I love it, baby. Not of God. God do not listen. Don't play with God. He don't like that. He don't like that at all. It's just sad, y'all. It's real. I can't wait till y'all see this video I'm working on. Because I'm going to refresh y'all memory with a few things. Definitely what we talked about. Go ahead, Kat. Go ahead on. EGLLOC. And I rebuke that cringe. Oh, Lord have mercy, y'all. Let me go down because I went too far up. Yeah, she did it in the car, Miss Angela. She sure did. Let me go down. She sure did. Okay, I done made my way. Wait, dang. Just when I think I make my way to the bottom of the comments, child. Right back up. Y'all still laughing at me in the chat? Ariane said, I was like, girl, you just let your demon out cursing while saying you've been speaking in tongues. Okay. That you can't take people serious like that. You cannot take people serious. Tanaya say, so Ari stopped her from going to church. Sleepy stopped her from seeing her mom. What is Booger Boy stopping her from? That's a good question. That is a really good question. Deacon Lowdown. I remember they was calling him that. He disappeared. I don't know. I don't know if the deacon's wife found out. I actually spoke on it in one of my members' lives, but I don't know if I do know that the wife was pregnant at the time. I don't know if she found out because it was actually another church member who did reach out. It was another church member. Hey, Miss Jimmy. Hey, sis. Yep. It was another church member. It disappeared, Kason. Y'all so silly, bro. Kason say, what happened to the fasting? Listen, fasting is a religious thing. And based on the post she made, it wasn't like intermittent fasting. I don't think that's what she was talking about. It was definitely because her baby daddy commented under it. So it had to be religious fasting that she was talking about. Fasting for God. But you can't play with God. You gotta listen. You cannot play with God like that. You cannot do certain things in God's name and think that you gonna just get away with it. It don't work like that. Like, keep playing with God. She gonna see. She gonna see. Says the deacon's wife told her she better leave her husband alone. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if she actually knew. Like I said, it was another lady, an older lady in the church that reached out to somebody. Not me. I can't say who. Not me. Because somebody actually sent me the screenshots of the lady reaching out. But, yep. Y'all gonna have to join my membership to get that tea, baby. But I'm thinking that's why she stopped going to that church. Because the lady did say that y'all gonna have to join my membership. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't put that out there. That's some exclusive content, baby. That's exclusive. Wait, let me do my singing voice. Exclusive. Mimi said, hey, Lupac, but did you hear her say she was a teenager when she learned a baby will not keep a man? Child. I didn't hear that. Wait, I heard her say something about it. No, she didn't say she was a teenager. I heard her say that at her big old age, she knows that a baby will not keep a man. She did that with her first baby daddy. She did say that. She did it with her first baby daddy, but now she focused on God, her relationship with God, her kids, and she said the man is at the bottom of the list. Per them text messages and what Miss Amora said, that man clearly is on the top of the list. Especially if you talking about unaliving yourself because a man keep hurting you. Make it make sense. Hey, Miss Beverly. Tell me something good. Say Booger Boy got enough money out of her to pay child support for 4 out of 5 kids. Okay, listen. His turn coming. His turn coming. But I wonder how much you can get from a Z-list actor. They like to talk ish about RH, but his money ain't, he ain't got no money. He ain't got RH money. Not saying RH is a millionaire, because RH already say he ain't a millionaire, but he ain't broke. He ain't broke. He can't be too broke if you secretly in the courts trying to fight him for a certain amount of child support. Can't be too broke, baby. Can't be too broke when the first baby daddy get off scot-free and ain't got to pay nothing. Because he got a 9 to 5. Nope. Nope. True Slayer says to claim, what is DC? To claim To claim you mean don't know each other. To claim you don't know each other well enough for a baby is wild when you knew them well enough. Okay, listen. Exactly. That, and you know, somebody actually said that. I think somebody said that in her live. Y'all don't know each other, but or no, maybe it was under his comments when he made that live. Like, I wouldn't even say that. That y'all, that's when he really hit. That's when he really slapped in the face. When he said, we need to get to know each other better. That right there, for the ones who was confused about the message he was sending, that should have told you it all right there. Even if people try to, let's say, you know, because a lot of people saying, well, you know, no man is ready for a baby, which I already proved that's false. That is definitely an untrue statement. There are some men and women who plan their pregnancies, so that's false. Because I've been seeing a lot of women trying to make an excuse and saying, well, no, even Bree said it on her live, you know, no man is ready. That's not true. All my pregnancies was planned. None of them was an accident. None of them was a pop-up. They all were planned and 5 years apart. Like, make it make sense. Not every pregnancy, not every situation is like that. Not every man is oh, they not ready. No, it don't work like that. Some men actually plan pregnancies with their women, especially if you having kids for the right reasons and not just to be on welfare. Like, make it make sense. It don't work like that with everybody. It don't. So when he said, I feel like we need to get to know each other better. He was speaking, y'all. And if you pay attention, the way he was speaking as if, he didn't want it. Period. He don't want it. His tone was giving that. Saying we need to get to know each other better. Matter of fact, I'm going to play some of it. Hold up. I'm going to play some of it. It's the lack of severity in it for me. Like, he talking about a game. He not being serious. He looking everywhere but the camera. Child. Hold on, y'all. Hold it down. He looking everywhere but the camera. You could see that he wasn't serious. Like, You could see it was low key giving forced. Like you better go tell them people that you ready for this baby. And he even didn't he say something about he might not post nothing, or y'all we might not see him in pictures for about 6 months or something like that. Like what? Don't hold y'all breath because I'm gonna do it in my timing. And it's just the whole fact of, dude, this your first child. You definitely didn't give what you should have gave as a first time parent, especially one that would be presumed as ready to be a first time parent. So clearly, but Bree should have said that live out because she lied so much in that live, y'all. She lied. So I was literally watching it, those clips, saying, "Oh Lord, I remember when she said this. I remember." It was so many lies being told. Sometimes it's just best to sit it out. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to his stuff. And y'all notice he ain't post nothing on that page since he did it. Wait, he did post a story. Hold on real quick. Let me see. Child, somebody said that he had posted them playing Uno. That ain't nobody but her post that in his story. Cause listen, let me tell y'all why I feel like that's her post that in his story. He has that page, that Jonell X Young page with 11K followers. That's the page she built up from. She has access to that page. The one, and you know how I know she got access? Because I remember her shutting it down one time when they had broke up, but she reactivated it. But the other Jonell X Young page with 30, I want to say 32K followers, that's his page. That's the one he had before her. He been posting statuses on that page every day. So you mean to tell me the last thing he posted on this big page that she made for him was that live addressing this one time? That was 2 days ago, and now all of a sudden he posts in the story, all you can see is their hands in the Uno cards. That's her post that. I think she posts that because she want people to see, oh, he's back around. If it ain't old, it could be an old video also. Because I remember hearing Queen Steph say on her live the other day that she had posted an old video because the hairstyles was different from early in the day, a video she had posted or whatever. So she could be trying to throw everybody for a loop by posting old stuff. You never know. Because honestly, like I told y'all, I don't think they together right now. I don't think they together. His mama is definitely in his ear. The grandma that was in shock for 13 days in that chair in Mexico. Um, she definitely in his ear. Granted, yes, if that's honestly, y'all, I think. Listen, don't be surprised if that grandma don't make him get a BLOOD test, because she gives that type of grandma. Like, you ain't finna just put no baby on my son. That's what she give. So I wouldn't be surprised if she don't make him take a test. Because if y'all notice, think about it. When he did his live, you never once heard him say, my baby, our baby. He didn't use none of those words. And the key to paying attention and like really analyzing something, you gonna know. You gonna know. His wording is everything. Everything, y'all. Even when he said, if she wanna go through with it, she wanna go through with it, I'm a supporter. You gotta pay attention to stuff like that. That man ain't never said, even when he thanked them for the congratulations, he looked sad. He was like, thank y'all for the birthday wishes and thank y'all for the congratulations. He didn't say on the baby or none of that. On our baby. That man never once came out and said, "Ooh, I'm so happy for our baby or my baby." Bruh, a first time dad would be like in the clouds. One that really want a baby with a woman. He don't give none of that. It's a difference between being saying you don't want you know it's a difference between saying you not ready for a baby and you giving off nervous energy. He not giving that. He's giving he don't want a baby. Not he ain't ready for none. He giving he don't want none with her. Hey, pretty green eyes. Good evening, my babe. Sade said, I don't think it's his first rodeo with pregnancy, how he spoke. Okay, listen. He might have had a little something something happen before. Especially if he was that eager to not use protection with her. Early on, y'all heard him say they been trying. Been trying. So, you can't try with a sleeve on. You can't try with a sleeve on. But he didn't say that, y'all. He didn't say. Matter of fact, we just gonna play it. Hold on. Let me mute real quick and I'm gonna get to that part and I'm gonna play it for y'all.
And I just wanted to clear the air on one thing, because the other stuff is not, well, maybe two. Because the other stuff is not really, it's not really that important. Like, it's not really that important. But, what I do want to clear the air is these comments I've been seeing saying that Brianna has trapped me. What's today's date? June 17th at 11:44 p.m.
Oh my God.
After the finals game, after Dallas just lost, we are going to stop that.
He can barely look at the camera, y'all.
We're going to stop spreading them comments and stuff like that. No, that's not what this is, and that's not what we're. I just couldn't sit back any longer. And I usually don't read the comments. I don't be reading your comments.
You lying.
I don't be reading your comments.
You
But
lying.
I just wanted to. Y'all can't hear me? Can you hear me? I just wanted to clear that air. Because I was here, depressed my team lost, and I just wanted to go through the comments for a little bit on some of the content on the announcement, and that's not cool. It wasn't cool. It wasn't cool at all. That's not what she did at all. Okay? We're going to clear that air. Okay, granted, do I think we're ready for a baby?
Hold up. Let me push pause, y'all. He could have left it at that, y'all. He could have left it at him saying she didn't trap me. I've been looking at y'all comments. You know, y'all in the comments chopping off saying she trapped me. That's not what happened. You know, it is what it is. But we were two consensual adults. She didn't trap me. He could have left it at that. His energy took a whole turn. he took a whole turn, y'all. He was like, fuck it. Granted, I might as well tell y'all. Why? Just listen.
Do I think we got much more to learn about each other? Yes. Am I ready for a baby? No. But she did not trap me.
And y'all notice he didn't say in her live, she said neither one of them ready. He's speaking for himself for the majority of this live, baby. He said, did she trap me? No. Am I ready for a baby? No. If you going live to convince us, the supporters, the followers, that you're not ready for a baby, I mean, that she didn't trap you, then why would you even add that part about you not being ready? Why do we need to know that? This is my thing. I could say he's a pretty private person because he don't put all his business on the internet like her. For the most part, he don't really put nothing, y'all. Like he don't. He's not a big internet person like her. So why did he feel the need to share this much with us? That's the question that needs to be answered. Because a lot of what he said in this live, he didn't have to say it. Like, you literally making a live, even when it's far as to saying, don't hold y'all breath. I'm not gonna be posting for, y'all might not see me post pictures for maybe 6 months, whatever. Hey Denise, hey Rachel, hey who else I just seen? Hey Life with Key. So he could have left that out. Like, why did you feel the need to tell us who don't matter that you not ready for a baby? Y'all know one thing Pac always tell y'all is pay attention to what people say, because a lot of times, especially these influencers, they'll be setting you up for what's next to come. In my opinion, the reason why he overshared in this live, something that he don't normally do, is because he's preparing his supporters for him not really being there. He don't want people to be going in on him for his disappearance. That's why he said, am I ready for a baby? No. And then y'all might not see me for... He didn't just say y'all might not see me post nothing. He said y'all might not see me for 6 months. Make it make sense. He's definitely preparing them supporters for the lack thereof. For him not being involved, in my opinion. I don't think it has nothing to really do with him just not being ready. I feel like he said what he said to basically let the supporters know on that end, the ones that support them, that if y'all don't see me, it's not because I ain't involved, blase, it's because I don't post stuff like talking about. That's what I think why he did that live. To set it up so people can know, or know based off of what he's saying. But I don't think he's going to be involved like that. I'm sorry. I don't see it. He'd have to prove me wrong, especially if you over there on interviews, telling the people on interviews that how your kids are so precious and their little minds are so fragile. You got to be real cautious with what you pour into kids. But on the back end, that's all a facade. Because on the back end, she asking you to bring them get haircuts, and you saying them ain't my kids. Or yelling at RH daughter and telling her to get the F out the room. Or telling her in front of her kids, F you and them kids. So that's going to be real interesting to see how he parent. Because there are some instances where as a step parent, the man especially, because I've seen this before. I never had this issue because I feel like as a mother, it's your job, when you bring another man around your kids that's not the father, it's your job to show. I feel like a man moves off of your energy, how you move. If he see you don't play about your kids, he not going to play with your kids. But because he know he going to be gone. It's all about your energy. But if a man see you don't really take pride in your kids, you don't really do nothing with your kids, you cussing at your kids, you this, you that, guess what? He gonna get comfortable enough in doing it also, unless he's a good man. But if you got a no good ninja, he gonna feed off of you. And he gonna treat your kids how you treat them. And that's period. He gonna go exactly off of your energy. And a lot of y'all should know that. And I think that's what he do. Because if y'all think about it, y'all remember early on in their relationship, when they went live, this is when they were still pretending like they were only friends. And she had a get together at her house. They had Biggie Smalls there. They had, her sister was there. Himzel was there. The kids were there. Her and her girlfriends and her sisters, I mean her sister was at the table playing cards. She was on live in one room and him Zell was on live in the other room. And I think he was playing the game while he was on live, and the kids was upstairs cutting up whatever, and she hollered because she didn't know he was on live in the front. She didn't know he was on his live. So she hollered to the top of her lungs, "Go to bed." And one of the kids said, "I hate you." Y'all remember that? So guess what? And then I seen a lot of people, a lot of content creators call this out because he ended up muting his phone. He had just gotten, like, you claiming this man is your friend. So how is he already a disciplinarian over your kids? And y'all just meeting each other. That was when everybody was saying she already allowing him to yell at her kids and discipline her kids and this and that. Because he muted his phone, and he said, well, before he muted his phone, one of her sons walked out the room and he said, "What you doing out your room?" But he's trying to say it in a joking way because he was on live, but he was serious. And he ended up muting his phone, and I think he went fuss at those kids. Because then he came back, you know, he made him go upstairs. He came back, unmuted his live like nothing happened. That's why I say men feed off of your energy. If she went into that relationship showing him that she don't play about her kids, then guess what? He not gonna play with her children like that. He not gonna play with her children like that at all, bad or good man, because he gonna know what time it is. All right, let me play it, y'all.
We have talked about having a child together, yes. When the feelings come in and, you know, you feel in certain type of ways, yes. We have.
That was her,
So,
Christina.
It wasn't a trap. We talked about it. It wasn't just like, oh, trap. No, we've talked about it. But, I think we're ready? No, I don't think we're ready. I think we got a lot more to learn and grow a relationship. But, that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? As the king.
And that's my question. He said, "Do I think we ready?" No, I don't think we ready. We got a lot more to, you know, grow and learn in the relationship. If y'all not ready now, why were y'all ready and trying for a baby all last year? Like, that's the major question, y'all. Hey, I'm her. Hey, beautiful. Ray Ray said, "Pac, you have a lot of wisdom and knowledge." Thank you, Ray Ray. I be trying. I be trying. I'm old school. A lot of my wisdom come from being old school and raised up in an old school household. Being around my elders, my grandparents. I lived with my grandparents for a little while. That's where I get my wisdom from. Not from school, child, from the old people. But it's just not making sense. And that's why I say they didn't think these lives through, y'all. They didn't think them through. You got her on one end saying, "Oh, I wasn't ready. God should have did this to me when we was trying all last year." What? So what made you not be ready now? What transpired in y'all relationship to where y'all would be ready 2-3 months into the relationship, but not 15 months into it? It's backwards, baby. It's not given. It's not given.
I'm going to support her. You see what I'm saying? And she's going to support me. Regardless of what anybody comes online.
Exactly, real YouTube
Everybody
T.
says y'all could talk crazy all y'all want. But I just felt like reading these comments, I had to come on and let y'all know that's not what this is at all. You see what I'm saying? That's not what this is. And it was kind of making me feel some type of way that she's taking on that heat. And y'all seeing that stuff about her. And she reads these comments and she's in the middle of this. Like, she's in the middle of this journey, and that can affect. Right now, y'all should be pouring in and positivity and saying,
"No, dude, that's your job. That's your job." And also, you should be telling her, "Babe, You know you can't handle the internet. You ain't on my level. You know you ain't on this type of level of being unbothered and not, giving a F about what people say on the internet. It's time out for that. Stop being impulsive and irrational and putting all our business on the internet. When you mad, then the next day you gotta think of a reason to try to take it back. You putting us in a bind, putting our business on the internet. Like, that's what you should be pouring into her. Because if you could sit there and say, y'all need to chill out, she read them comments, sir, you have no control over the internet. It's people that's the craziest of it's all to me, y'all. People thinking they can control people, strangers on the internet. It don't work like that. You have no control over complete strangers. The only control you have is over yourself and your woman. And you would think that a lesson would have been learned from the LaTruth saga. And also, what comes to mind is when Miss Amora said that the reason why they would hide everything is because Bree didn't want to go through another public breakup. But it's not given that. It's not even given that 75%, because if you don't want to go through another public breakup, then why are you still putting your business? You done went through about 15 public breakups with him, Zell, already. We know of every breakup because of the changes of the posts, the subliminals, the lives in the dark at nights, and then the deleting of the lives, and then the next day of accountability and apologies. And child, we tired. So it's just the audacity to me of thinking he could come tell the people on the internet something. You have a better chance with controlling her. You the one sleeping with her every night. You hold all the power and the stress. The audacity with a capital A of him to tell people on the internet, y'all need to be pouring into her, and she reading all of this, and this is a journey. She needs the support. That's your baby. You need to be doing those things. Support starts in home first. You're going to be the one that's going to be the determining factor of a healthy pregnancy or a stressful one. It won't be the internet, because guess what? What she does possess the power of over the internet is her logging in and logging out. So if she don't want to see what's on the internet, she has complete control of stopping herself from seeing what's on the internet. But if you go looking for it, then guess what? At the end of the day, we could talk all day long, but she don't have to come look for it. I'm not in her comments telling her nothing. I'm not in her comments saying, girl, he dogging you out. Girl, you need to leave him. Girl, you da-da-da. Everything I do is on my platform. I mind my little business. I mind the business that pays me. Okay? That's it. That's all. So if she come looking for it, somebody sending it to her, that's out of my hands. I can't do nothing about that. This is the internet. People gonna be talking, baby. And they're gonna talk based on what you give them to talk about. It's plenty of celebrities, I say this all the time. It's plenty of celebrities who control what they put on the internet. I'm talking about celebrities, because she's not a celebrity. So if you can't control what you put out, you know how, she always with that whole fake positive stuff, and I'm all about positivity, and I ignore this and uplift this and uplift that. That's not what you really doing, though. Because people can't pull a negative out of a positive. They can't do that for real. It don't work like that. If she was real life positive in what her content is, we wouldn't have nothing but positive stuff to say about her. But it's her actions and what she put out. And it's the fact that she knows this, she acknowledges this, and we've seen it in text messages of her saying, and the proof is there. Cause she'll literally, like the situation with foot meat, telling foot meat, you want the money and the views, you gotta target RH, target Rex, talk about them, go where the drama at. Or her saying, or just looking at her comments. If you notice, when she's on a live, she'll get 1 million positive comments, and I'm exaggerating, of course. And they might have 3 negative ones. Guess who she gonna respond to? Guess who she gonna focus on in their live? Cause she's prone to that negativity. She didn't convince herself in her mind that the money is in the negativity. But the facade is on her page. She'll still come on her page and put on this fake positive, but she'll literally be targeting. And you know what? It's some people who call it out, y'all. I be seeing some people calling out, oh, you only respond to the negative comments. And if you notice, that's why a lot of people, and I often go on Instagram, not often, sometimes I go on Instagram and I be looking at certain stuff, celebrities pages, because I follow some celebrities, whatever. But when I look in the comments, like the other day, I was looking on my phone. I forgot who page it was. And it was a comment where somebody said something really, really negative to the celebrity. And the celebrity responded, right? And after the celebrity responded, the person responded and said, I'm sorry, queen. I just wanted to get your attention. Make it make sense. So people know what they be doing, y'all. Especially her. She know exactly what she doing. She say she don't want people talking about her. She don't want the negativity. No. She don't want people talking about her unless it's in her favor. That's what she wants. She don't want you talking about her if you dragging her or you calling her out on her BS. She don't want no constructive criticism, no difference of opinions. She don't want none of that. She want everybody looking at her based on the facade that she put out and agreeing with it and enabling. But it don't work like that. You're not the first and you're not the last person on the internet that's going to get good and bad feedback. It's all about what you put out there. They got some people that's so positive that all they do is put out positive content, but they still get negative feedback sometimes. Sometimes. Because I've actually seen y'all, you know how you always have like a celebrity or whatever, influencer, they'll have supporters and trolls, but I've seen, I can't remember who, but I've seen some pages where I could say that I didn't see any negative comments, and it was based on the content that they was putting out. So it depends on you. Like, it depends on the person. We still around because it's content. Just like you put your content out, that's what we doing. That's what we doing. If she was a regular person on social media, nobody would be talking about her. That's the part that they don't grasp. She's an influencer. That's it, that's all. She's an influencer over millions, allegedly, people. So they just don't be making it make sense. Like, it is what it is at the end of the day. As long as she's putting out controversial stuff, that's how long people will be talking about her. When she stopped putting out the type of stuff that she puts out, like putting out something about a breakup one day and then come and apologize the next, dragging your boyfriend one day and then the next day coming so say take accountability, stuff like that, people gonna pick up on. You literally just got out of a divorce, a very toxic, probably gonna go down in history as the most toxic divorce on social media. You literally just got out of that. Then you announce a pregnancy with the guy you got with 3 months after your separation from your husband. You announce a pregnancy with him on social media. Then you post F and F 3 days after. People gonna talk about that. That's how it go. As an influencer, you cannot put your business on the internet and tell people to mind their business. If that's the case, turn your page off of professional mode and make your page for just your people. That's how they go. Because you have the option to keep it in professional mode or like the regular page. That's your option. But when you have your pages on professional mode where people can follow you freely, then guess what? You inviting people into your life. As an influencer, you make your money off of views, off of people talking about you. You have to engage, you have to draw people into your page. So guess what comes with that? That's the part that they don't understand, y'all. That's the part that they don't get. Like, I was looking on, let me give y'all an example, and then I'm going to play the rest of his video. I was looking on, and y'all hit the like button. What's the likes looking like, y'all? Let me know what the likes is looking like. The likes should be liking, okay? If y'all familiar, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all familiar with the True Slayer. I talked about that in my members only. 287. We got 407 people in here. Y'all got to push them likes, baby. Hit them likes. It is free. You ain't gotta go far from the chat. You can literally click off the chat, hit the like button, come right back in. Hit the like button for your girl, okay? Please, please, pretty please, pretty please. Come on, y'all, hit that like button, because y'all sure been showing out hitting that like button. When I tell y'all I've been having maybe 50 supporters off from being from the likes matching the viewers, I'm like, okay, look, they showing out for pop. Hit that like button, y'all. I don't ask y'all for much now, okay? So if y'all familiar with the Neo Tarot page, I've been literally breaking her videos down in members only. Like I said, if y'all not a member, get that membership for the exclusive content. It be so lit in our members only. Members in the chat, they can tell y'all. Y'all ain't gotta hear it from Pac, okay? We be lit, baby. But I want to say Neo releases about 3 to 4 videos a day, y'all. On average, probably about 3 to 4 videos a day on different celebrities. You know, she's a reader, a tarot card reader. I look on her page, I follow her, and I actually been following her since before she even did a video on LaTrue, on Bree, on Janelle. She even did one the other day on RH and Miss Season. She did one on Bree and Sleepy Israelite. But if you notice, y'all, on her page, you can go under all her videos. You won't see no trolls under none of her videos except for the ones about Bree. Telling this lady, leave him alone. Leave her alone. Stop trying to talk about stuff that the bad stuff that happened. Da, 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 da. That's the craziest thing to me, because it's like all of these videos this lady got on her page, and you gonna pick the 1 or 2 videos that she did on Bree to tell that lady to stop doing what she doing. That's just to show y'all how her trolls work, how her supporters work, them delusional, dusty foot crazy supporters that she got. Like, they are, child, out of this world delusional. Like, nobody can talk about her or speak on her. Who are y'all? Y'all have a better chance at telling her to deactivate her page before y'all think y'all could stop the whole internet from speaking on her. That is the craziest thing to me. When I seen that, I was like, wow. She don't have that under none of her other videos. But those. Thank you, I'm chosen for the cash app. Okay, sister girl. She said, oh, chosen, why you sent that? Why you sent that already? That's gonna be, listen, nobody else send me no money for the love pot, y'all. And the reason why I'm saying it, don't send it until I tell y'all to send it to me, because my supporters send, well, y'all, my supporters send me cash apps, and I can't deposit my cash apps because of the like, when I had the love pot money in there, I couldn't deposit my cash apps because of that money. I didn't want to deposit all that money into my account, and then y'all know it charges a fee to deposit the same day. So I didn't want to do that. So I had to leave my money sit and the cash app money. So y'all don't send it. Don't send me no cash app for the love pot until, because I might end up making a completely different cash app for the love pot for that reason. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna let y'all know. But I'm gonna send it back to you. I'm chosen, because I don't want it to just be sitting. And thank you, Cancer66, for the cash out for my little hammy. Thank you. She love her internet auntie's child. Trust me, Ham love y'all. She love y'all. Let me go down. Oh, let me finish playing it, y'all. Let me finish playing it. It ain't much left.
Stuff positive to her to on this journey, and that's not what's going on. So I just felt like I had to come on here and say that for the last time. I'm not going to address this again. I will not address this again. No, she didn't trap me. We are both grown. We know what happened during procreation when you don't protect yourself. Whether you're ready or not, you know what's the chances. So accountability is taken in, but I just want y'all to stop with the "she trapped you" comments and all that. No, we don't at this point, at this time, we don't need that. We don't need that at all. You see what I'm saying? We just need straight, pure positivity for this journey that we going on. That's it. So y'all could cut that. That's all I wanted to come on here and say. Y'all could cut that. Y'all could come on. Y'all could say whatever else y'all want to say. Do whatever else, pose anything else, but that part right there, I just wanted to come on and clear the air for that, so y'all can leave that exactly where it's at. Send good vibes, send positivity, send love. You know what I mean? That's what y'all should be sending right now. Not negative comments talking about trapping and all that stuff. No. Nunu, congratulations, y'all. Thank you. Appreciate that.
It's him saying we know how procreation works, but we not ready. We not ready, but we know how procreation works. Dude, the fact that you can acknowledge y'all know how it works and in the same sentence say y'all not ready is crazy to me. You gotta be ready if you doing everything to have it. Make it make sense. If you doing everything to have it, no type of preventative measures, her stopping her birth control, and you having knowledge, I could see. You know what? I want to know if he didn't know about her stopping her birth control, child. At this point, thank you. I'm chosen. You showing out, sis. You showing out, baby. Thank you for the super sticker. Love you. She says I want to do Brianna. Angeles. Roll they eyes at her. God, you should have let me get pregnant by my boyfriend while I was still married to my ex-husband. Oh my God, you so crazy. You is so silly. You silly. Huh. Thank you, Hercules, for the super sticker. Hercules. In my mama clump voice. Thank you. I appreciate you. Tell me something good. Say, does he know how assisted procreation works? Okay, listen. It's the fact that he said it multiple times. Like, so you making it clear to us that y'all know how it works, but y'all not ready? What you thought was gonna happen, sir? You got that comfortable in her not getting pregnant early on to where y'all just say, well, we gonna keep going. We ain't gonna start protecting ourselves because you ain't got pregnant yet. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. If you would think if you're actually dodging that bullet, that you would say, okay, well, we done dodged it. Let's start using protection, because we not ready. We not ready. Our relationship been toxic as hell since we been in it. All of this going on. You done sent my mama text messages of me, ABU and you and this and that. And, we ain't ready for no baby. We need to wait. We need to wait. We need to see how the relationship gonna go. We need to give it some more time. But that's not what happened. That ain't what happened. Well, which we found out that information involuntarily on their behalf, but it's just a fact. Like, if you ain't ready, you ain't ready, but you need to protect yourself. And that was the biggest question that everybody was asking in the comments. Even with Bree's live, she couldn't even really answer that. You could tell. If y'all watch her live, like, she couldn't really answer that. Outside of saying, well, it didn't happen all last year when we was trying, so I assume it wasn't gonna happen. What? Hey, Talia. Angel Sky says she wants sympathy now. She's pregnant. Because she's pregnant. No, boo, let's keep that same 2022, 2023 energy when y'all had y'all foot on Ari's neck. Okay? Listen. Honestly, if I was in her shoes, I wouldn't even put my pregnancy on the internet, period. Because guess what? She could still do, but she knew what she was doing because she's getting way more views now that she is pregnant. So she's going, because somebody asked her if she was going to vlog her pregnancy journey. And I forgot what she said, but I think she will. She done pretty much told the majority of it outside of the due date and the how far she is. But she knows that pregnancy is going to bring her a lot of views. She knows that. So she know exactly what she's doing. But if that was me and I was in her shoes, the way the internet is with her right now, I would have never even announced my stuff. Because at the end of the day, regardless if you announce it or not, it's your business. Once you put it on the internet, it's the internet's business. But if you keep it to yourself, it's your business. You control what you do with your information, right? So even if she was posting, content where her belly not showing or her wearing big baggy clothes, people can only speculate and assume. A person who's really unbothered and don't care, they gonna let people in the comments run with their speculations and their assumptions and just not care. And then that's how you protect your peace, protect your baby, protect your health, all of that, your mental, by keeping your business to yourself, especially controversial business that you can't keep your eyes off of on the internet. Because she don't like people talking about her. That drives her crazy. And that's obvious. But it's the not liking people talking about you, but giving them something to talk about for me. That's the craziest of it all. Hold on, y'all. Let me, I'm going to play it while I'm about to wash my spoon for my gelato.
Two things. I did have two things to address, right? I forgot what was the other one, but that was the main important one because it's like, yo, I be seeing y'all chop her in the comments. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I know I'm never gonna come on here and lie. I'm not gonna come on here and just attack anybody for no reason or lie and stuff like that. I'm gonna come on here and tell the truth. Yes, it was not right for me to, if I felt like I wasn't ready, it was not right for me to, one, either not have protection, period. You see what I'm saying? Yes, okay, yes, I'm saying yes. I'm telling her yes. Doing that to kill with you one day, yes. That's where we were speaking that into existence. But it's another thing if you're not ready to still be mindful and still hold yourself accountable when you're in the action. We both know how procreation, we all know how procreation happens.
Sound like you're trying to convince yourself of something.
We all know how it happens. So take accountability on that. Yes, I'm here to support her. It's her body.
Ooh.
She wants to go through with it.
Ooh.
I'm here to support. Y'all don't gotta support. Ain't nobody else gotta support. Y'all ain't gotta like it. Nobody gotta like it.
Duh, we know that.
She got me. She has me. You see what I'm saying?
Do she really have you?
That's one thing that bothers me when men feel like they can overly pressure a woman into doing something with their body. No, that's not what's going on. She got her support, and
Y'all pay
after
attention
this
to what he just said.
we have your support. If you change,
Y'all heard what he said?
First,
First he said, it's her body, so if she wanna go through with it, not we going through with it, this our baby, we going through with it. He said, it's her body, so if she wanna go through with it, we all know what those words mean. A conversation was definitely had about the AB word, just based off of what he said. You could tell. That's her body, so if she want to go through with it, and then this, when people say stuff like that, it automatically makes my brain jump to the complete opposite. I feel like he's speaking for himself, in a sense, to where, like I said, they definitely talked about the AB word, and also him saying, what he just said, something about men. I can't get with men. Hold on, y'all. Let me replay that part so I can speak on that.
That's not what's going on. She got her support, and hopefully after this live, we have your support. If you change, if you wasn't supporting us at first, hopefully now we have your support, and hopefully y'all stop with that. We don't need that.
I didn't
gotta like it. Nobody gotta like it. She got me. She has me. You see what I'm saying? So that's one thing that bothers me when men feel like they can overly pressure a woman into doing something with their body. That's not.
That right there. So in the same sentence, he said, it's her body, so if she want to go through with it, which allows us to believe that y'all had a conversation about going through with it, and you came to the conclusion that it's her body and she wants to go through with it. So the next sentence you say, that's one thing you can't get with is men pressuring women into doing something with their bodies that they don't want to do, or something like that. That led me to believe that you're one of those men. Because that energy was all over that statement, y'all. Like, make it make sense. That's why I say people got to be mindful of how they word stuff. Because he, even in him talking, he never said our baby or my baby. It's the lack of excitement for me. For him being a first time dad, especially if you also saying, thank you, Cancer 66 for the super sticker. If you also saying, she has my support. If she want to go through with it, then I'm going to be here for she got my support. But it wasn't very convincing. You can't even keep a straight face. You stuttering. You can't look straight at the camera. You talking, you incorporating the whoever lost the game in the conversation. That's supposed to be a serious conversation. Like, you got, body language is key to everything. Especially if you're trying to convince an audience of something. And that was not very convincing, sir. At all. Like, it wasn't convincing. If anything, he convinced me that he don't know how he want to handle this situation, because she let it be known that she ain't having the AB word. So now he trying to figure out what he gonna do, what's gonna be his next step. That's where I'm at with it. That's how I'm looking at it. Like, he real, like, oh, I'm in a bind. His energy gave, his live gave in a bind energy. In my opinion. He is in a bind, y'all. He don't know what he want to do. He was real. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go look at one of his other lives and look at his behavior. Pay attention to his behavior and then come back and watch. Just not even a whole live, just watch a little bit of it. And then look at his behavior in this live. Pay attention to his mannerisms and where his eyes go, what he doing, how he talking, if he's stuttering. All of that plays a part in being deceptive and just overall emotion. You'll be able to tell a lot. And you could tell, it even looked like he was crying. It looked like he was crying, baby. Child, listen. She in for a ride, baby. And it also makes me think back to the fact that just a few days prior, if y'all remember, she put up that post saying, I've been protecting and, what she said? Financing and protecting, or protecting and providing for, and then she put it in all caps. And she also let it be known that he never defended her on the internet. So now, a few days later, you come out with this live. It was definitely a conversation before this. Or he did it to prove a point to her, but it didn't work out the way he wanted it to. Exactly. Thank you, Virgo Goddess. Sure did. At the beginning, he stated it wasn't that important. It wasn't that important. That sounds real important to me. You talking about your unborn child that's on the way. It ain't that important. Make it make sense, baby. Make it make sense. It had to be important. Child. Imagine having a child for a big child. Because he is definitely a big kid. Tell me something good. Say, I'm still not convinced 100% she's pregnant. I need more convincing. I believe JK was more right about now. Laughing my butt off. I think she is, y'all. I bet money. I put money behind it that she really is this time. I have my reasons for believing it, but I think she is. She is. All that pranking and she wanted that baby bad though. She could say what she wants. She wasn't ready, this and that, but she wanted that baby, and in the back of her head, and y'all gotta think about it, a lot of me talking is incorporating what I've seen in those messages that Dawn released and all of that. In the back of her head, she's thinking that if she has a baby with this man, it's going to keep him. Period. Because guess what? If that's your mentality, if you've done it with other men and you acknowledge publicly that you've done it with other men, then guess what? A lot of times we can't escape our mentality, especially if we haven't healed from, or we have malicious intent. Like, she's very deceptive. So it was known, RH put it out there, and I said this already, that she stopped taking her birth control and she started taking fertility medicine and stole a baby from him. That was his words. So that's a part of her mentality. Even so, we already know that she did it with the first baby daddy, the trapping. She said it, right? She said it herself. RH said it himself the second time, because he said verbatim, she stole a baby from me. She stopped taking birth control, started taking fertility medicine. So what would make us believe that this time is any different? Especially if we have messages that was put out on the internet of you running in front of the door to stop this ninja from leaving, getting in the way of the car to stop this ninja from leaving, with your baby in your hand, pulling up to his house while he got another girl in there, while she throwing it in a circle, and you out there saying, well, you know, I'm gonna let him have this one because I messed up too, and or even to go as far as saying, I don't have nothing to live for when you got 4 kids. per Miss Amora. So if you saying all of that and doing all of that behind this ninja, why would we believe that you're not trying to trap him with the baby? Somebody let me know in the comments. Why would we believe that? Granted, he don't have nothing to trap him for outside of just her wanting him, wanting that relationship, holding on to the factors of what it could be and not what it actually is, because it's a piece of crap. But she's not healed. She still has a lot of trauma, and she's holding on to the thought of what that relationship could be, what she actually put out on social media as the facade of the relationship, even though it's not that. She's still holding on to it in hopes that he'll turn into the man that she wants him to be, and thinking that that baby possibly could keep him there. Because we all know, you know, she could say what she want, and women in general could say what they want, but when you have a child with a man, that's a forever attachment. Regardless if he in your life or not, that's a forever attachment. You connected to that man forever, even when your child is grown. Because if y'all kids start having grandkids, guess what? Birthday parties for the grandkids, family trips, y'all connected forever. So she could have trapped him for that connection. A lot of women do it. The man don't have to have no money, but it's just a mentality thing. That's why I said Pac, not his first rodeo. Yep. Miss Olita say it's saying, yes, I wanted a baby because that's what you wanted to hear, but I didn't really mean it. Okay, listen. Miss Debbie say he already tells her to get rid of it, but she don't want to. Nope. I bet money he told her to the A word, the AB word. And she said, oh no, I'm not doing that. I don't believe in that. That was her word. She don't believe in it. But this is my thing, y'all. That's another contradicting statement. And I'm going to put it together on my video also. If y'all notice in her live, the one she did yesterday, in one part of the live, she said that when she called her dad and told him she was pregnant, she said she was going through all kind of emotions, and she told her daddy that she was like, call the nearest abortion clinic. That's what she said. If you watch the live, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And in another part of the live, she said, when a lady asked her why y'all didn't use protection, and she started blaming God, saying God, you know, God's timing, and God laughs when we think we gonna do something in our timing, and all these different things. She said, and I don't believe in abortion. So I was like, what? You just said you called your dad and said call the nearest abortion clinic, and your dad told you no. But then in another part of the live, you said you don't believe in abortion, so that's not an option. Bro, y'all gonna see when I put that video together. Child, when you being deceptive, you can't keep it together, okay? Listen, that definitely would have been considered. I'm sorry. Listen, I was raised Christian based, like I said. Even though I don't follow a religion now, I do have a relationship with God. My family is non-denomination, but and I don't believe in abortions either, y'all. But guess what? If I was in her situation and he brought it up, I would have definitely considered it. I can't lie. Because what I'm not going to do is bring a baby into that. And if it's that bad, or, you know, it's just not that belief, then guess what? That baby going up for adoption or something. Because, no, I want my baby to be raised up the right way. Don't bring that. I feel like certain things are unfair to the children. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's unfair to that child. Y'all not even giving that child a shot at a happy home. Just having the baby because y'all won't. You know, like, that's crazy, y'all. It's just crazy to me. It's just crazy. And not even say, don't, like I said, I don't believe in abortion. So I wouldn't advise, first of all, I would advise any woman, if you're not ready for a child, then you need to be protecting yourself. So abortion don't even have to be an option. I've never had to have an abortion. All my kids was planned, and that's it. All my kids was planned. And I had one miscarriage. That was it. Outside of me having my 3 babies. But I never had an abortion, never had to consider it because it was planned. And I can't stand when people say a baby is an accident, because I don't look at it like that. Unless, I feel like the only stipulation that comes to people saying a baby being an accident, if you are using preventative measures like birth control, condoms, whatever, and it happens still. Now that's God right there. That's what I wanted to tell y'all. That's God. When you can have your tubes tied and you get pregnant in your tubes and that baby come out 100% healthy, that's God. And that baby gonna be something special. That baby is meant to be here. That's God saying, I don't care what the doctor say. This is what I said. This is what gonna happen. I can't stand when people try to add God in their foolishness. That's when you know a person don't really know the word and don't really know, they can't really comprehend the word, the Bible. Cause just her saying that God did this, God did this. God didn't do that. You and him did that. God created us in his image, baby. God lives in all of us. That energy lives in all of us. God made us to be able, we are, y'all know how the truth say we are gods? That's a true statement. We were created in his image. He gave us the power, just like we can procreate, get with a man and make a baby. That's us doing that. Granted, God is God, God of all things, but we still make choices. We make our own choices. You can't put everything on God, especially if certain things can be prevented. How you gonna say you got off your birth control, he wasn't using protection, but it's God's fault? That's not God's fault. That's not God's fault. Because if that was the case, if we gonna use God at a convenience like that, then it's a lot of things that I feel like would be happening and not happening that would be out of God's control if we gonna use it like that. It just don't make sense. You can't put that on God when you didn't even try to prevent it. Like, make it make sense. Ugh, child. It's just not giving, y'all. It's just not giving. It's not giving. Because if that's the case, like I said, all of my kids were planned. So if God just doing stuff like that, then guess what? I would have had a baby whether I wanted it or not, in between the time that they were planned. It's just not given. It's not given. It's not given. Don't say it was God when you were intentionally trying to get pregnant. That's what people fail to realize. We control a lot of what happens to us. That's why the saying exists, what you put out into the universe comes back tenfold. That's why karma exists also. You put out good karma, you get good karma. You put out bad karma, you get bad karma. What you do to people, how you treat people, all of that comes back to you. Be a blessing to receive a blessing. You being ugly to people, guess what? It's all in our control. Like, who child? Listen, y'all. Tell me some good. Say he better change his name, address, and get the cast to make him an 18-year mask. I think his mama gonna make him get that DNA, baby. I think so. True Slayer said it's given. He said he will go live tomorrow after the game, and she made him do it right now. It was given he was at his house, because ain't that infamous blue sectional he was sitting on that Pretty Bree was talking about? It was given he was at his house, y'all. Black Widow said, my thing is, how dumb can one person be? Geesh, ain't no way. Talia said she don't think she is either. She is, y'all. She is. Even though it was a little fishy in the beginning, she is. She was just doing too much. That's why it was making people question it. She wanted that baby bad. She pregnant. She's pregnant. Tell me something good. Say exactly, Lupac. Defend her, but not the life-changing charges. I talked about him and got blocked after my live. Then he made that dumb live. Which he blocked you talking about? Him Zell blocked you? Repeat offenders. Maria says even if she keeps him solely because he wants to avoid having to pay hefty child support in the event his acting career takes off. Okay. He can listen. He's not. I don't see him settling for her, y'all. I don't see, and I've been telling y'all that since the beginning. Like, he's real close with his mama. I'm gonna say that. His mama is the type of woman that she's real protective over her son. That's a fact. And the reason why I could also attest to that is the fact that those messages that came out of her and her friends discussing his mama, saying, well, how she gonna have her first grandchild if she don't want her son to be with nobody? So that told me right there that the mama don't play that. And she didn't approve of that relationship. Because they was having a whole hefty conversation about his mama baby. And her being overprotective and acting like his woman and this and that. And he listens to his mama. You could tell. You could tell they real close. So she gonna definitely play a part in all of this, y'all. Just wait and see. She gonna definitely play a part in all of this. But I've been saying since the beginning that, well, we all knew he was just using her, but she was using him too, though. He was using her for her finances and to build him up, build his page up and stuff like that. And she was using him for the facade on the internet to make RH jealous. And also, like Mr. Moore said, to make it seem like she didn't want RH back. That's what it was. Tell me something good. Say it takes RH to say she stole a baby, even though that's what she did. It's funny for him to say, oh, what it really is. It really is. Miss E say she definitely operates off of potential. Sade say no difference besides RH was a trying man, and she did it 3 times with Sleepy that Connell never extempt. I think he had a spell check. Tell me something good. Say Miss Amora should be glad she got away, so the burden of cause and effect don't land on her. And Miss Amora was still leaving a lot of stuff out. You could tell. So that's why I say for the ones who was like, oh, she lying because Bree cut her off, and that's why she coming out in line. Well, if that's the case, if she lying, she could have might as well drug Bree. Why she cut her so much slack? Because there's still a lot of stuff she didn't tell. Because her intentions wasn't to drag Bree. Her intentions was to put it on the floor about him, Zell. That's why I'm like, she should have told it all. Because guess what? They still thinking what they want to think as far as your motives or the lack thereof. So see, Cat 66 says she thought that Himzel was going to take care of her like RH did. Yep. She thought that they both thought that each other was something that they're actually not. That's what I would see. That's what I would see. Miss Jimmy says, my daughter was the best blessing I could have ever asked for. Okay, listen. Kids really are. They really are. Tell me something good. Say, now, Lupac, this is the definition of a bonus baby. A bonus to the karma that she is receiving for the hell she took RH and his entire family through, including his family. Yep. Yep. You know what, too? Like I told y'all, in her mind, she's thinking that that baby is going to keep that connection between her and Himzel. But based off of what we're privy to, the info that we're privy to that came out, I honestly think that they gonna give her a run for her money. I don't think she gonna be able to play with this one like she do RH with his baby. Cause I think his mama gonna make sure he is protected some type of way. I think the mama gonna make sure he can get a blood test and all of that. So if she hiding them dates, cause y'all heard her say on that live, I'm not telling my due date or how far I am because of the internet trolls or whatever she said. But guess what? You can't hide it from the daddy, allegedly, the alleged dad. You can hide it from us, but when it comes down to other Pepper, you can't hide it from him, baby. Cause I got a feeling his mama gonna want to she gonna want to know for sure. And not just word of mouth, you the grandma. Hey Michaela. Virgo gotta say she in a hurry to have a baby so Lala can raise it. Cancer 66 say, why does she think? Honestly, Virgo goddess, I don't think it's gonna go like that with this one. I don't think. Listen, y'all gotta keep in mind that she's in impressive mode, right? So I honestly think, and you know what? Another thing I just thought of. I think that one of the reasons also why he don't want a baby with her, because he sees how she is with her other kids. Think about it. And I think that's why RH didn't want one either. Because if y'all remember them fussing on that audio, RH was hollering, you a DEAD mama. You don't even take care of the ones you got, and Lauren raising Momo and this and that. So for him to say that, that speaks volumes in my opinion. So if he's seen it, then guess what? Himzel definitely sees it. Because you got to keep in mind that even though he's no good and he's definitely enjoying the fruits of her labor because she constantly taking him on trips and this and that, they always doing something and the kids are never included. Even though he's enjoying it and he's probably pushing for it to be solo dolo just them, guess what? He's still paying attention to that fact also. In the back of his mind, he thinking about what type of mother she is also. Trust me. He is definitely thinking about that. Thank you, Mob Deuce, for the cash out. Pac says can't type in the chat. Appreciate you. Love you. Thank you so much. Thank all of y'all that sent me something and them super chats, baby. I appreciate y'all. Let's see. Miss Ramona say, baby, they asking Neo to do a reading on Laonia and his mama. Oh, I want to see that. Oh, you know, and y'all know I'm going to break it down. I want to see it too, okay? He used her for social media branding. Yep. Sure did. Sure did, baby. Miss Coretta says, anyone seen the mama since the announcement? Nope. Sure didn't. Virgo gotta say, Lupac, is your mom a therapist? If so, I think his mom gonna use her profession when it comes to the baby. If the mom knows how she's raising her other kids, okay? That's why I said, y'all, she ain't gonna be able to play with this one like the other ones. Because guess what? RH mom passed away. Hold on, y'all. RH's mom passed away, so she wasn't here. You know, to be the grandma or whatever. Bree's mom passed. Sleepy still has his mom, because I've seen pictures of, them with his mom. So it's really not too many grandparents around. But guess what? Ja mom not playing that. You ain't gonna be able to. She ain't gonna be able to play with this one like that. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Miss Nene says she's going to catch hell with. Yup. Sure will. Sure will. After they verify that that's his baby, you can tell that woman nothing. That woman ain't playing behind her grandbaby. Once it's verified. Once it's verified. Wait, where I'm at? She don't do. I'll say we know what 2 plus 2 is over here, Pop. So do, child. So do. She don't do. I'll say it's nothing to add up. That announcement date with her due date. Trust and believe. She gonna pose the baby before they clean it off. Yep, she will. She can't help but put her business out there. Lovely said you could tell his mama don't play, and she's not going to play with Bree either about her grandbaby, and that's if the baby is her son's. That's why I say I think she's going to make him. It's and not just she, Janelle will, cause y'all got to keep in mind that y'all heard when Miss Amora said, and I hate to keep referencing Miss Amora because I know she ain't in this saga no more. But I ain't like I'm talking bad about her. But y'all heard when she said that Bree went to Janelle's house and he was in there with the girl, and she was like, I'm gonna give him a pass this time because I did my dirt too. So, and also Neo talked about it in her reading. In one of her readings also, if y'all remember, Neo spoke on promiscuity. She's a promiscuous girl. Neo spoke on it, baby. So, in the back of his mind, he definitely he gonna definitely ask for that. That's his first child, allegedly. He going ask for that work, baby. He want that work. He ain't gonna just let her off the hook like that. So if she knows she did do something and it's a possibility that it's not, she have a better chance at telling him. Like, just get it out of the way and let him know, you was doing this, I was doing this, so it's a possibility that, this ain't your baby. Let me unlock my baby tablet. She just text me. Put Jay's tablet on for an hour. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me unlock Ham tablet. She just made her grandma text me. And Ham do not be wanting to get off that tablet, child. Hour and 20. They should be sleeping. Look what time it is. I'm gonna unlock it. Unlock it at this time. Put it in a deep sleep. I gotta check it. Check that. Where we at? Let's see. Tell me something good. Say nope. Himzel is nothing like RH and sleep. 888 is a stroke of evil. Grandma gonna make her or break her, meaning she's gonna become a mother, or she definitely won't have that particular baby. Factual. It's gonna be a difference for her. She can get ready. She can get ready. No, not yet, Miss Nanette. She's still at her grandma. Ham never came back home yet, y'all. If they out for summer break from school or whatever. Oh, my bad, y'all. Trying to open that candy. But she never came back home yet. So I'm putting it in her bank. Tell me something good. Say mama's still in the chair with one hand on her chest. Ah, I wouldn't be surprised. Miss Demi say, Pac, one day you should do a live and review your old videos of when her and himself met, laugh aloud, and the videos they did together. I will. I'm gonna be incorporating them in my new videos. Not a live because I feel like it'll take too long to break it down, but certain clips that's important. I'm gonna be putting them in my videos. Let's see. Mama's still in Mexico. One hand on her chest, one on her mouth in shock. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised, baby. Do y'all think she'll do a baby registry for support? I definitely, because they had people all in the comments under her live saying, I want to do your food for your shower. I want to do the decoration. I want to assist in this. So she was like, y'all gonna have to DM me so I can get all y'all information. So she definitely gonna do it. She did. Somebody had asked and she did say she was gonna do a virtual one for the internet aunties. What's up, Nook the Book? What's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing? Hey, Kelly Belton. She said, hey, Pocket Chat. Been in the bushes, but I finally got a new laptop so I can see the chat and comment now. Okay, girl. Okay, new laptop. I need a better laptop because, Lord, this one is, it's a mess. I'm gonna have to stop being cheap and invest in a laptop, y'all, because I've been going up on my content, baby. So I need something better than this. Miss Deborah said, I told you 18 years with tubes tied, and now I got my princess, my go-getter 22 with her own business. Okay, princess. She did her big one. What were the other kids' reactions? We don't know, because she ain't showed. Somebody did ask her, how are the other kids now that she's pregnant, I think? And she said, I guess as good as they want to be, they leaving me alone. She said, they not really bothering her or being quiet or something she said in her live, y'all. I forgot. I am Miss Nanette. Yes, man. I be missing my babies, though, because I'm so used to them being home. But I enjoy the break, too, because I can get work done. Let's see. Toya say, what's going on with Foot Meat? Is she still over there begging? I'm blocked. I don't even know. Yeah, speaking of her, y'all. I'm about sick of her. Why y'all think my source sent me this screenshot earlier. Let me read it to y'all. This fool, hold on, let me find it. I know it shouldn't be that far. So, I guess it must have been under DW's post, y'all. Because they talking about the baby. So it must have been under one of DW's posts. So somebody in the comments says, this is Foot Meat. Of course, police in DW's comments. Somebody says she very pretty, can see a little of her grandpa, talking about DW's baby. So here go Foot Meat, the stalker, the comment stalker. She gonna say bye. No, she don't. With her misspelling. Listen, just slow all around the board. So the girl says, that's my opinion. Thank you. So another lady tags Foot Meat and says, now stop that. Your daughter looks like her dad, as beautiful as she is, Her daughter looks like her. Although that man has a distasteful spot in your heart, that don't mean them babies won't have any features of him. Period. And then Footmeat responds and says, no, she don't. And then she also says, she looks like me. She favors her dad. Get right. Get right. And even she say the same thing because her dad isn't cute. So then Footmeat says, my grandbaby not look like an animal like him. So stop with the lies, woman. Oh my God, I can't stand her. I can't stand this bitch. Oops, I'm sorry too. Ooh. First of all, Foot Meat, aka Karate Shoes, aka Radio, aka Sierra, Error, as in ERROR. You are the last person that should be calling anybody ugly or animal looking. While you over there looking like a raccoon on some days with them child. Don't do it, Pac. Say it, Pac. Don't say it, Pac. Say it, Pac. Don't say it, Pac. It's the audacity for me. Not only are you trying to clown somebody, but you can't even spell at your big old age. Adjectives, nouns, verbs, run on sentences. Baby, you need to go back to school. You trying to clown the very same man that you was begging in text messages when he moved on to Bree. Begging him to leave Bree alone to come back to you. Miss, oh, he not even cute. But your daughter look just like him. Just like her daddy. The only thing she got like you is that forehead. That's it, baby. That's it. That's all. So for you to say he ugly when you looking how you look, looking how you look, please stop it. Please. Please. She gonna make me, y'all, she gonna make me so mad one day. I'm gonna, listen, I'm gonna read her the whole live. And if y'all know anything about Louisiana people, baby, we know how to, listen, we can joke. We got jokes for days. All we do is roast out here, especially my family. She gonna get it. She gonna make me come out of retirement on her ass because she be doing too much. The audacity. Girl, girl, have you seen yourself? Who told you you was cute? To even try to say that. And you talking about the same man that you was begging. We didn't forget. You was begging this man, trying to compare your body parts to Bree's for him to want you back. Miss Low Self-Esteem, Miss Five Baby Daddy, not with none of them, not married to none of them. Miss Turtle Snail. That's that kind of slow. It's the audacity and the nerve for me. Like, girl, that I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, y'all. Oh Lord, she got some nerve. She got some nerve. Hey, T with Lulu. I could see if you was cute, but you got the nerve. And you see, this is what pisses me off about her. Y'all notice how, and it's so manipulative. Every time it's something dealing with RH, she gotta include her daughter in it. Miss, I don't talk bad about my baby daddies in front of my kids, but you literally just said, and she always do this. My daughter, how she said that? Hold on, let me see. She says she looks like me. She favors her dad. Get right and even, you see, it's hard for me to read that. that just thrown together stuff that she put up there. She say she looks like me. She favors her dad. Get right and even say even even get right. Even she say the same thing because her dad isn't cute. So you telling these people that she over there talking about her daddy look to you? Girl, put the pictures up side by side. Especially when she was younger. She was RH twin from the gap teeth and all. While you over there trying to say that girl daddy is ugly when people try to say the grandbaby favor him. She definitely got his head. It's the audacity for me, child. Let me shut up before I listen. Somebody gonna be mad because my mouth is lethal. Okay, that mouth lethal, baby. That's why I be holding back, y'all. I be really holding back. I know she need to hurry up and do one on foot meat. Quick, fast, and a hurry. The nerve of her. Girl, ain't nobody knocking down your door. Because if they was, you wouldn't be in no hotel. You got 5 baby daddies and not one of them men want you. That speaks big volumes. Miss Legal Exercises. She better go sit down somewhere. You just slow it in a listen. Oh Lord have mercy. Child. Turtle snail. That girl slower than I don't know what and got the nerve to be calling somebody ugly. Looking crazy with them glasses all fogged up on live. She better stop, y'all. Cause I got some listen. I'm gonna sting her one day. She better chill. She stay trying to throw some subs, ball. Some little slick ones too. You have no room. Ain't nobody knocking on that door. Life will keep say Lupac that B word slipped out. I know how you feel because I feel the same way. I know. Can't curse on the regular lives. Gotta curse in members only. She got a problem. And she forgetting. That's why I say, y'all, she's literally forgetting that she wanted art. He left her too. Don't believe the hype of these women saying they left him. Because there are actual messages out there to prove that's a lie. Even audios. He left both of them dingbats. Not one, but both. Literally. Foot meat was caught in their house with a whole nother dude. He kicked her to the curb. And I have the messages. I literally read them on live and put it in a video that I did a few weeks ago for y'all. Of her practically begging him to take her back. Talking down on Bree and all these different things. Comparing herself to Bree. Saying, basically saying, why you want her when you can have all of this? That's what she was saying in so many words. And keeping DW from RH because of it. Because she was jealous. She got a problem, child. Turtle Snail. That's her new name, y'all. We gonna call her Sturtle. Sturtle. She's a snail turtle. We gonna call her Sturtle. She better go sit down. Girl, you shouldn't be calling nobody ugly. Nobody. It's oh Lord. Like girl, just go sit down. Stay where you at. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're not, especially you've been wearing the same outfit for 3 months. You with that damn rusty brown jacket. I'm so sick of that jacket. Listen, she need to go sit down somewhere. Thank you, Mav Deuce, for the super chat. She says the unmitigated gal of that slack brain heifer. so weak. I am so weak. Sapphire Virgo say, get her pop, don't spare butt head. Ah, looking dumb. She give Napoleon Dynamite slow. Yeah, Basha say foot meat is a members only topic. Not really, cause I've been doing a lot of lives, public on foot meat. I would say it depends on what we are talking about. Like if I'm incorporating back end info and stuff like that, then yeah. LGLLO. I'm about to get I'm about to get off of here, y'all. I'm tired. We've been on here 3 hours and 5 minutes, child. We done lost some of our viewers. Some of our people that went to bed on us, y'all. But I will be back tomorrow. I was trying to get all the way to, yep, made it to the bottom. I'll be back live tomorrow, but tomorrow is a members only live. If I have time tomorrow, I might do two, one members only in the morning and one public that evening. It just depends. It ain't guaranteed. Y'all know how I do. So y'all don't hold y'all breath. But I'ma for sure do my members only tomorrow. If you are not a member and you want to join, grab that link, baby. Grab that membership link, baby. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and staying for damn near the whole live with me. Thank y'all so much for the overall support. Thank y'all so much for the Cash App, super chats, memberships, cookie orders. Is very much appreciated. Please, y'all hit the like button on y'all way out. Share this video. All that good stuff. All that good stuff. I will be back tomorrow morning. I always say morning and I oversleep, so I'm gonna say afternoon. I'll be back to because I'll be tired, y'all. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon. We're gonna do that members only. Matter of fact, I'm tired now, so I'm gonna work on that video until I fall asleep. Normally I fall asleep, my phone in my hand, but we'll see what happens. Love you guys. Yes, y'all go grab that membership if y'all want to be in on the members tea with us. The litigation, however they say that. Good night. Y'all have a blessed night.